What is up?
Going on, everybody? Going on, RJ?
What's going on, guys?
All right, appreciate you doing this with us tonight.
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't have it any other way.
If this is going to be something like Friday night, well, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to be like Friday night. But if it's similar to Friday night, then we're doing all right.
I mean, today's basically my weekend, so it can be however long or however short you guys want it to be.
All right, well, no, I mean, if you want to give away any King of Kentucky that you might have at it. We are out. I got this much left now, so I got to stare at it for a while. So, anyways, those shipments went out actually tonight. So, anyways, all right. So, welcome to Bourbon and Balls Live, and we have what? What do I do now?
Jacked it all up already.
How do I do?
He was ready.
Oh, well, you were? Okay, go ahead. We'll act like this never happened. Go ahead.
I'm Ben.
I'm Beth.
I'm Charlie, and this is RJ. Oh, sorry.
And this is Bourbon and Balls.
You ruined his moment. He had one moment in the spotlight and you took it.
I know. He was. You were like, he even rehearsed in the mirror and everything.
I'm sorry. Rehearsed in the mirror.
I believe I can do it. I believe I can do it.
Well, you know.
I am good enough. I am smart enough.
I am loved. This is a safe place.
People like me.
Well, Charlie doesn't. That's all right.
All right, here we go. All right, let's see who's
Jesus.
all here. Jeez,
Crap.
you guys come in droves. It's like the whole bus got off.
Trying to see if the chat's merging. I don't know if the chat's merging.
I don't know if we can or not.
I don't know.
Let's see here.
Sure seems like it.
All destinations and then Bourbon and Balls.
Oh, that's just you two.
Oh, that's just me though.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do our best. RJ and I will do our best on recognizing everybody that are in chats. I know some of them are on his channel and some of them are on mine, are on ours. Sorry, but nevertheless, welcome Torp Hody. That's a new one for us. Beat Sand Bourbon. I just got done watching your guys' video the other day. I wasn't around for your guys' 500 live stream, but I ended up watching the replay, so that was good. So congrats on your guys' 500 subs. And then Matt's on.
Matt.
So Matt, you guys are gonna find out these last couple of things I just mentioned, and then some other ones too, especially RJ for joining us tonight. A lot of these guys have channels already, so if you would head over there and sub right away and come right back, but be sure to do that. They put out some really good videos. RJ, why don't you tell everybody about your channel real quick so we can give you some publicity there.
Well, I started it about 10 months ago. Adam from Major Zero is the one who told me I should make a YouTube channel. So started out with some rough whiskey content, some whiskey reviews. Realized that a lot of people don't really watch whiskey reviews, especially from new channels. It's also very hard to search for new channels to find said reviews. So we started making some YouTube shorts to be a little bit funny, and we've kind of evolved to doing live hunts because bourbon hunting on its own, pretty repetitive. Everybody kind of does it. It's great for views. It's great for subscribers. But at the end of the day, it's kind of boring. So the only way I could make it fun and entertaining was to do them live and let the chat tell me what to buy and help point out what they might want to see me pick up next. So
you go on quite a bit. How often do you think on average do you think you go on a week?
Well, I'm off on Mondays and Tuesdays right now, and liquor stores are closed on Sundays. So on any given week, the most I could do would be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I could do 4 hunts live in the morning before work. And then Monday nights has kind of been my thing because it's one of the only nights where I see like Bruzel goes live and not a whole lot of other channels go live on Monday night. So Monday night was kind of my thing around 8:30 p.m. Central Time. But obviously we've kind of evolved and we're going to start doing a lot more collaboration with you guys and anyone else that's got a channel that wants to try to push out content on Mondays. So as long as the schedule permits, Monday nights are great for me. And then in the mornings, like I said, 10 a.m., that's when they open 10 a.m. Central for the stores. We like to show the drive to and from the store as well, because I think a lot of people forget bourbon hunting isn't just showing up at a store and walking out with a bottle. I mean, you got to drive to these stores. You got to wait in line. Yep. You got to find the bottle, which, I mean, that's why we go to the same stores a lot, because they might not have anything or might not have a truck or an allocated bottle that day, but the next day they might. And just kind of showcase everything raw, unedited, and anything can and will happen, like me getting thrown out of Total Wine.
Oh, really? You got that on? I need to go find. Did you?
Okay.
Is it labeled as such?
Well, I don't know if I labeled it as such, but essentially, I was asked to leave. It was kind of funny, and then I talked to corporate, and corporate wasn't too happy with how I was treated. But
Oh,
then
nice. Okay.
I went back to that store again, and was treated about the same. So I've just kind of withdrawn from that store. I go to other Total Wines and I have a great time, but that one's in particular, I'm not welcomed at.
Do they not like the camera?
I guess not. I mean, there's no policy on it. I've asked corporate to present the policy. They can't. It said it's store manager's discretion. So I thought that was kind of entertaining. If it's about competitive pricing, I mean, all their prices are listed online. If it's about store location and layout, uh, all the bottles online tell you the aisle and bay number. So I'm like, I don't get it. And
Right.
matter of fact, I can show confirmed sales where I've done a live bourbon hunt. I found a bottle that a subscriber was looking for. I messaged him after the live stream, and within 2 hours, I've got a photo on my phone of the guy. He's already gone and picked up the bottle he was looking for that I found for him.
Oh, okay.
So
All
it's
right.
not like I'm hurting their business. In fact, I'm
Right,
giving them business.
All right. Well, then other people we have on. We've got Whiskey Wisdom, by the way. His Friday night streams are pretty epic. They've been going on for a while. There's always trivia. There's always news, and he always has like a guest that perhaps that we have not heard of. And actually, that's how we got our start here at Bourbon and Balls, thanks to Matt. So we kind of evolved from
Got a
there.
word search he does now too.
Yeah, so that's a lot of fun. So there's a lot of great channels out there, and then, like I said, Beach Sand Bourbon, and I have up here on the screen there, Life from the Patio. They have some really good, entertaining live streams and some. It's entertaining. I'll say that. You gotta go over and check that out. We got Dave on here. So hello, Dave. Cheers to you, buddy. We got Shauna Carr on here. We got Tom Black 06. Daniel. We got Mr. Mom is a regular there, so I appreciate you coming back.
I like Ryan's comment.
Yes, I guess. Yeah, I'm drinking tonight, but Monday's a great night to drink. Any day of the week is a good night to drink. So I got William Hall, buddy. I sent your samples out, so you should be getting them soon. We got a pretty active chat here, so I appreciate everybody coming on here tonight. We got Michael Bortner. I appreciate you coming on, buddy. And then we will get on to what Charles Davis has. Matt's on. Cheers to both of you all. Bourbon Syndicate. We got Rusty. Did I something came across my phone, Rusty? Maybe you can put in the chat. Looks like you got a new video up, and it said something about an overpass.
I started to watch it today, but I was at work.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't get a chance.
So,
he did a review while he was on an overpass. Like, he literally sets a table up on the overpass and does a whiskey review, and you can hear the cars going by, and cars have to drive around them. It's pretty funny.
New up today.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
All right, and then all right, Major Zero is on. Cheers, buddy. He also has a channel, so definitely go over there and check it out. And feel free, everybody, to put in your links in here so people can easily find you all. We got Peter White. We got West Virginia Bourbon Guy. Some new ones here. I appreciate West Virginia Bourbon Guy. I've seen him.
Beach Sand Bourbon. I don't remember you.
Oh yeah, 500 subscriber.
Okay.
Yeah. So all right, lots of Chili Wilwaco. Good to see you again. Bloody 81. Always a regular. Les Bramlett. Good job. Thanks for showing up. David Basie. Thanks for showing up again. Remember from last week. We got Mike Brock. Let's get through all. We're almost done through all these. I didn't realize how busy we were on this one.
Candy.
Josh.
Gandy.
Gandy's on. Gandy's always a regular. Gandy's on all these shows. I asked him about his weekly show schedule. It's. I think he can live without cable. I think he just loves YouTube, and it's probably not a bad idea.
No.
So anyway, we'll get to the rest here in a minute. But I just want to say thanks again for showing up. So our regular format, we're going to change it up just a little bit. But we have our Bourbon Brawl. Gandy actually won the Bourbon Brawl last week with Discovery 11, which is a Bardstown bourbon company bourbon. and it went up against the Elijah Craig C923, which it actually beat.
Yes.
I would say pretty, but it beat.
It beat pretty well.
Yeah. So anyway, so we have that coming up. I have a few show notes to go over that we want to share with you guys as far as coming up. Patreon. We are now live on Patreon. Something that's new this channel is going to do for a little while. Well, actually for existence. So we appreciate you guys checking it out. And, there's certain tiers. And I think what I've done, RJ, since last Friday after doing inventory, I think we're going to keep on doing samples of the stuff on the shelf, but we're now going to move those on to Patreon subscribers just to kind of slow it
Or
down.
just have a list that's off limits.
Yes, I could do that. Yeah, I can post that every week. Actually, I'm going to.
You've got some pretty exceptional bottles. So, I mean, I don't blame the guys for picking the best of the best, but at the same time, that best, the best costs money and they're not easy to replace.
When I left on Friday, went home, went to sleep, I woke up and I had 4 or 5 more text messages from Charlie telling me more. King of Kentucky to this person, King of Kentucky to this person. I woke up at 4 in the morning. I was like, he's not going to have any of this bottle left. I can almost guarantee this has got to be close to empty at this point.
Yeah, there's about an inch left of the bottle. So I'll be looking at that for a while. But we're going to move those top tier samples onto our Patreon for a monthly drawing. But nevertheless, so we have that going on. Real quick, we just did a interview last Friday locally here. It's called the 70/70 Social Club, which is a cigar and bourbon pairing restaurant.
Holy cow, that's awesome!
There's going to be some outtakes on there that I'm not a cigar person.
Let me ask, RJ, are you a cigar guy?
No, not really.
Do you know
I don't smoke anymore.
The simple steps of, I don't know, let's say, for example,
smoking one,
cutting a cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm familiar.
You probably know how to just right off, right?
I'm familiar.
Okay, cool. Well, not everybody who was there is familiar with that tough task, and
even lighting cigars too, and puffing on them too, and not inhaling all the smoke. I'm familiar with all the ins and outs, but
you could give any notes to Charlie. That would be very helpful for next time he smokes.
Well, I absolutely destroyed that cigar. So, but anyways, you guys will see that on that episode coming out on July 18th. This Friday, which will air on July 25th, AM Scott Distillery up north, about an hour from us. We've been really wanting to go up there. That's one of our favorite distilleries around here. I've yet to taste anything that was bad. We're going to have one of their best whiskeys tonight as part of our giveaways. The rye. That's
gosh,
and I don't like rye. That's a very good.
I'm not a fan of rice either, but I really like
that is. I am a fan of ryes, and that's definitely top 3, top 4 favorite ryes I've ever had.
And then on August the 19th, we have Creekside Cigar Company. They had invited us to kind of showcase what they do, kind of similar to 70/70 Club. Also, more importantly, on July the 11th, this Thursday, we will have the Bakers as a special guest. It's already been recorded. I just got to fix a few things. That will be released at 4 o'clock Eastern time on Thursday for your guys' enjoyment. The whole interview is not going to be on there. We ended up talking for like over an hour. So I cut a lot of it out, and I'll save that for our Patreon guests as far as seeing the other things. We do a blind tasting altogether, and it turned out much better than last time. But you all don't
got much worse than last time.
Yeah, you all don't get to see the last time because we had a bad video editing or audio outtake. But anyways,
technical difficulties.
Yes.
So we had those things, and then as a reminder, things that we're working on getting dates, but that have been confirmed. We're going to be going to New Riff Distillery here in the next month. Going to Augusta Distillery here in the next month.
I don't know that they're going to happen in the next month, are they?
Probably the next 2 months.
Okay, that's better.
We got to pace ourselves.
That changed.
And then we have some upcoming bottle reviews of Heaven Hill 18, Angel's Envy Bottle and Bond, the New Riff 8-year rye, and then we have that blind that we did for Barrel Bourbon. So
36.
All right, and then one more thing. We have a surprise too. So RJ, this is for you, buddy. This is what I did earlier this evening. So Friday's episode. RJ, do you want to talk about this? I would love for you to tell the viewers out there what the heck these things are, because This is absolutely badass. So go ahead.
So a lot of people have infinity blends and infinity bottles where they pour up different amounts of whiskey to get a desired flavor profile. Some of them are definitely well known, like Poor Man's Pappy. It's a blend of Weller 107 and Weller 12 to imitate Pappy 15. But I like to experiment off the beaten path with some of the less experimented whiskeys. So he's got 2 bottles sitting in front of him. I have the same 2 bottles. I actually introduced him to this blend. It's RD1 Amberana, it's the green label, and then RD1 Maple, it's a brown label. And the percentage is just a 1-to-1 blend. So just a half ounce of each to make a 1 ounce pour. Let it sit in a glen and watch it develop. I mean, you get the freshness from the sweet maple with a blend of the more spicy Amberana. And when you let it sit for a little bit, it comes out to be like almost like a pecan flavor. It's just very well balanced to where you're not getting some of that harshness of the Amberana and you're not getting all the sweetness from the maple. And it's just a super easy blend. So don't be afraid to try different blends and don't be afraid to do it on a big scale once you find something you like. So for me, I'm probably going to do a full 750 milliliter bottle of that RD1 blend just because it's that good.
So funny enough, RJ, earlier when I got home from work, I poured both of these things in a much larger container. So these are now split. So these are now both the same. So I evened them out earlier this evening. So it doesn't, I know now both of these are that blend.
Oh, they're already the blends.
Oh, yeah, I did early this morning or early this evening. I cannot wait. Dude, here's when you know you have a good bourbon that you like. When you keep on thinking about it 2 days later. Like, damn, that was a freaking good ass bourbon. And I'm telling you, we will try this tonight, and we'll use this as one of the sample giveaways tonight. Because I really would like to have a lot of people try this out. This is freaking excellent, and they're shelfers.
I'm very excited,
dude. Are you being sarcastic, or are you just being a smart ass? He's being real. I don't know what he's doing.
RJ, let me explain something to you. I get a text message on my way here today, and he says, Ben, be on your best behavior, as if I was coming in here shirtless and getting ready to hoot and holler the whole damn time. So now I'm being extra nice, and he doesn't like that.
Well,
either.
I'm just saying we have.
I don't know where I'm supposed to be at this point.
We have guests. You have to behave yourself.
We're here to have fun.
I hope so.
Well, give him a few bottles or sips.
Wow, yeah.
Jesus, give me a few bottles. You just send me to the hospital.
So, all right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get to the bourbon brawl. So before we get too sidetracked. The way we're gonna do this tonight is a little different.
Thank you so much.
So we have 2 bottles up here. One is Gandy's. So Gandy cannot participate in this part because you are already in it. So Gandy, and then we also are going to do the Green River Foolproof. I don't know if Jeff's on here tonight or not, but dude, we're using your bottle. Hope you don't mind.
If Jeff is on here and not doing his wife's birthday, I will be forever angry at him.
Yeah. So we're going to do that. And we're also going to throw in a third kicker for you guys to choose at home as far as basically, you know, if you look on Bourbon Balls Only Dreams, or most likely if you just yell out a bourbon, we're going to put your guys in a randomizer. That's what it was. And then they can pick. Because we have a lot of people on here tonight.
We do have a lot of people on here.
So those who want in as far as choosing, as far as what bottle it goes against these 2, let us know. I think we've been using the word "in." Not all of you guys have to do that, but
is it the letter or the word?
IN. We discussed this on Friday.
I agree.
Okay. So, anyways, basically, you guys get to choose what bottle you guys want to. We'll 3 bottle blind this. The winner, whether it's Gandy, RJ, or the third person, will get all 3 samples for you guys to try at home to see if you guys agree with what we came up with tonight as well.
Corpson.
So let's write this down. Who wants to be the writer?
Husky dog with that 1792 foolproof. I freaking love it.
Oh, no shit. So, and if there's not a lot of people in, then Turip, we'll just go with you. Sometimes people are shy about it, and I get it. They just want to see the train wreck that it is. But we will.
Don't push new tab, or else we're not going to go see who's in. Charles is in.
Yep, write that down.
Thanks, Doug.
You're welcome. We'll give this like a minute.
You know, I had this handled right.
Yeah, I think so.
Make sure you guys are telling us that you want to be in for this race.
So if not, then
it's just going to be a Turip and Charles race.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
So Josh says equal part. He said equal parts,
Michael-
1 for 1.
Michael
That's
B.
what RJ said.
Yes.
Bloody 81 is in. The Bourbon Syndicate is in.
Yeah, he's only in once.
I'll get you 3.
So I've got several people that are definitely typing in, but for whatever reason on StreamYard, I can see the little link symbol that they're typing from another source. And I'm assuming that you guys can't see those entries.
We see quite a few
Go
right
back
now.
up to.
Do you see like Michael Bortner, the Bloody
Yes.
81,
Yeah, we can see them.
Yep.
Keep going
Tom
up.
Black, Chill Will, Beach Sand Bourbon,
Yep. Keep going up. Keep going up.
Joel S., Nick
Yep.
Jones, Jeff Castle.
WV Bourbon guy.
We seen all these?
Yep. We
Okay,
are.
because I know sometimes when it merges, I know last time we had issues where some of the chat was being seen, some of it wasn't.
Beach Sand Bourbon. Roger Randall. Joel S. Nicholas Jones. The Bourbon Syndicate is in again. Charlie.
There, I took the screen away.
Dave Vogelsang. Husky Dog is in. Charlie, scroll down, please.
People are going nuts.
Jeff K is in.
Jesus, all this is just to have the opportunity to do the blind. You wait
Mr.
until
Mom.
we give away stuff.
Major Zero. Whiskey Corner. Bourbon Nerd.
And then what I'm going to do also,
INS.
those who are saying "in" now, so we don't have to do it again, is I'm also keep
The
these
Bourbon
named
Beach.
for any other drawings we have tonight. That way
Charlie,
we're not doing this all
Charles, please scroll down.
Ryan S. Sorry.
Yeah. And then the Bourbon BYTCH.
Yeah.
You can't say that.
I'm being on my best behavior.
Oh my god.
That's the bourbon bitch from
I
the life
know.
on the patio.
Hazmat Compton. Peter White. Stephen Scone. Justin Harry. Charles, please scroll down. Mr. Mom.
There we got him.
Keith P. Les Bramblett. William Hall. Ernest Peacock. Daniel. Please scroll down, Charles.
You know
I
what?
think we're caught up.
I think
That's
we're
it. Yeah. All right.
Jeez Louise. All right.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I think we're cutting it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're off. We're done.
Michael, Bloody 81, Bourbon Syndicate.
It's weird. I'm watching your guys' stream up top, and then I'm looking at it on my phone from my perspective, and it only shows 14 watching. So I'm really hoping that you guys are getting watch time.
We got
We're getting 43.
Perfect. Okay, so it is combining. That's what it did last time. I just from my end, it's only showing half of them, and then the other half I'm seeing on my phone. Good.
Chill Will Rocco, Beach Sand Bourbon.
I may abbreviate some of these things
Yeah.
just to get through.
Roger Randall,
Roger Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit.
Joel S. or Joel. I don't know which one.
Or
Nicholas Jones.
Hoed.
Hole.
Okay.
Dave V.
Ooh, this smells
Husky
good.
Dog.
Oh, Husky Dog, I sent your thing today.
Jeff K.
Jeff's on?
Mr. Mom.
Being on his best behavior over there, pouring up some Michter's 10.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I can't see. I'm not looking right now.
Whiskey Corner.
You know, RJ, hey, listen, here's how this works. You don't tell me. You
Uh,
text me later. I'll send you samples of everything. You want the rest of that King of
I'll
Kentucky?
go back
I
to
got
the
you.
ocean. Bourbon Bitch.
And that Michter's 10 is an exceptional pour.
And I had to help myself, you know.
Yeah. Brian S.
Damn, that is smooth.
Shauna Carr. SHONA.
You know what?
That is the
I may be jacking up some of
2023.
your guys' things.
Hazmat.
Yep, got it.
Peter White.
RJ, that's the 2023, and it is
Stephen Scone.
delicious.
Which letter is it? A?
Justin Henry.
Be at the neck of the bottle.
C.
Justin Henry.
C,
I have-
okay.
My A's are over there. They're put away. Actually, the A's over here, and then there's another A bottle around here somewhere.
For whatever reason, the alpha bottles have been the better of the lineup. They're all good, but
Keith P.
A is the more desirable one.
What do you think about that Four Roses bit as far as the 6-tier
Less
floor and all
brand.
that kind of stuff? People going nuts over.
Les Bramett,
You talking about the Father's Day one?
Yeah.
William Hall.
I think it's crazy. I do have a buddy that's in the Discord that picked one up, but I don't think it warrants the price.
Boy, did that drop quickly
I
on
can't
secondary.
read my
That
own
first
writing.
day, they were
Something.
going crazy, and like by the next morning, they had dropped by $200-300.
Keep going until we get into the ends. So keep going.
I don't know where they settled in at, but I think they're somewhere around $400 or $500.
I saw them going at
Bourbon nerd.
$425 shipped.
When they first hit the market, people were asking $1,000.
Oh yeah.
I was like, "What is going on?"
Yeah, they're going
So what's the difference between that and the lower? What was the price difference? I'm curious.
between what, like
For the lower floor?
6 tier? Oh, drastic.
I just don't understand why you can charge, or expect to charge $1,000 on secondary when you got Four Roses LE, which is an exceptional bottle as well, going for a fraction of the cost. That's way more limited to get, hard to get.
For a harder bottle to find for a better bourbon. But people are all about the latest and greatest, and what can I have that nobody else does?
See that barrel?
That Father's Day one may have just been a single barrel that did that, but still, like that's a lot of money.
Can I get that for you?
Yes, please.
Of course.
All right, here we go.
Can I get you anything? Did I get you anything?
I'm gonna do the RD1 here in a minute. I've been salivating over that since Friday.
you.
So.
Of course. Charlie, thank you for the Maker's 10.
Guys, I'm still looking for the Green River. Don't think I haven't forgot about you guys. If I find them, Specs is the only place that seems to have them, and they disappear really fast. They're like $65. I'll keep my eyes out.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna go through this real quick just to make sure that we have not forgot anybody. If people want to
put my name on it.
Charles, Michael, you're not Bloody, even though I spelled it wrong. Rusty, Tom Black, Chill Will, Beach, Roger R, Joel S, Nicholas J, Dave V, Husky Dog, Jeff K, Mr. Mom, Maker Zero, Whiskey Corner, Bourbon Bitch, Ryan S, Shauna Carr, Hazmat, Peter White, Stephen S, Justin H, Keith P, Les Bramlett, Ernest P, Daniel, and Bourbon Nerd. If I forgot anybody, don't worry about the misspelling, but if I forgot anybody, let me know.
Bloody with those double D's.
I know.
Sorry.
All right, here we go.
RJ like that.
Yeah.
Hey, is the A open over there?
The A is open.
Fantastic.
No, it's not fantastic. Oh, that's 45 minutes.
Oh my God! You better pour me another drink if it's 45.
7.
How badly do you want to win, guys? A 45-minute ride.
Let's do a quick duck one. I just want to get this. Here we go.
WV Bourbon guy said that he was missed.
The people from behind.
That's what they say.
So remember, the winner of this, basically what you're doing is you're going to pick a bourbon that I have in my stock, which if you don't have an Only Drams, then, most likely I'll have with UCL something. But the idea is, have on a quasi shelfer. None of these in the back are going against it. We've decided that. But
quasi shelfer.
I just find that tough when you said a shelfer, and I'm thinking like Disco 11. I don't know if I'd call that a shelfer. I mean, it's like $140 bottle.
No,
it's allocated and limited.
I let Andy get away with it last week.
Mr. Mom, let's go.
Ian, we'll add you to the. You don't get to guess the bourbon, but you can win a sample.
Yes. So, Mr. Mom, why don't you tell us what you want us to go against as far as blind wise on Disco 11 and Green River Foolproof?
Let's do it OWA.
Hey guys, this race wasn't necessarily a giveaway. This was to help pick the pour to go up against the Disco 11. We're trying to dethrone this Disco 11.
So it's kind of like stretch our legs here.
Put that McBrayer back up there.
We'll see what Mr. Mom
fantastic.
So we need to get WV Bourbon guy added to that list for the next time we do a giveaway, because WV said he wasn't in there.
I'm sorry, buddy.
WV.
And then Ian Harris also put in after the fact as well. So we'll have to add Ian Harris for future race.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't feel like you guys are left out. Like you're not missing out on a giveaway. This was just to help pick the competitor to go up against the Green River and the Bardstown Disco Series 11.
Ian's my brother-in-law. He's not going to miss out on anything.
Erica's the best.
So who won?
Mr. Mom.
Mr. Mom.
Okay.
It's literally the only duck in the middle of the screen.
You know what? I can't see. So, all right. So let's give Erica these 2 glasses plus whatever, Mr. Mom. Any Redwood Empire pipe dream. I have the Lost Monarch.
I don't think the Lost Monarch will cut it with the flavor profile.
That's the only Redwood Empire I have. The switch. Let me know if you want something different.
You're killing me. That's the only Redwood Empire you have. Next time I send you samples, I'm sending you some Redwood Empire.
Hey,
I want the cast strength ones, man.
Pipe Dream Cast Strength was one of the good bottles I have. I like the Bottled and Bond, the Grizzly Beast, the red label,
Oh yeah.
and the Devil's Tower.
So we're doing a 3 bottle blind with these 3, if you don't mind. You want to go that way?
Mr. Mom says thumbs up or double thumbs up for Lost Monarch. So,
and then that way. Okay, so while she's doing that,
Go back in and add Ian and West Virginia bourbon.
Ian, like IAN.
Yeah.
That reminds me of that joke.
how else would you spell Ian?
You're right.
What do you say?
You're right.
Oh my God, Eric, did you hear that?
It's on tape too.
It sure is.
That reminds me of that.
Call my
Dad,
mom
that reminds
later.
me of that dad joke.
What that joke?
What do you call a magician who lost his magic?
What?
Ian.
Tora, the rules were that we couldn't pick like a unicorn. I don't think Jack Daniel's Coy Hill was going to make that cut. I think that's kind of a unicorn.
That Coy Hill is fan.
All right, what names am I adding to this thing? We'll
West
do gifts.
Virginia bourbon
And Ian.
and Ian
IAN.
Harris.
All right, so let's do a giveaway while we're waiting, so you guys don't have to.
King of Kentucky.
No. Yeah.
He sure does. You'd think he doesn't like bourbon with how much he gives it away.
You know what though? Giving and RJ, you'll say this too, is like giving away shit. It's addicting. It really is.
It is. It's like I want to be just as excited to give something away as I would be to receive it. So I do try to give some of my better pours away because if I'm just getting samples, like that's still awesome because I get to try some different stuff. But if it's something that's like hard to get or it's a store pick from another state, I get even more excited than just giving away like a shelfer pour.
I totally agree because the way I look at it is if I want to enjoy a bourbon, I want someone else to enjoy the same feeling that I get out of it. And honestly, I'm interested to see what their feedback is, see if they're similar to mine. So that's why I love doing giveaways. I don't know.
If you give Charlie enough more drinks, we might be able to.
My only kickback is if you go to a bar and you want a pour of that, like a 1.5 ounce pour, they're going to charge $100, $125 for a 1.5 ounce pour of that. So when you're giving away, a 2-ounce sample, people are getting super excited because they're not paying that bar cost too.
Right.
Charlie,
Oh no,
Charlie's
I
trying
get
to
it.
elbow me.
Charlie, may I please have some Maker's Tenure, please?
You just
I'd like
grab the F bottle.
No, I'd like there.
Whoops, nobody's on here.
There's no names in there.
Nope. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. Hold on.
What if I tell you Old Stubborn 2 is good? Then can I have Maker's?
Old
Steven
Stubborn-
said Redwood is coming out with a rye batch 2 of the cast strengths.
I like a cast strength.
See, I didn't get back into Redwood. I went in it and it didn't knock my socks off, so I just kept on going.
And they also said a Pipe Dream 101. So that'd be pretty interesting too. Pipe Dream at 101 proof instead of the cast strength at like, what is that, like 118 proof? Or their normal offering around like 93 proof.
You
Oh, really?
Gonna get me, he's my boss, right?
Got another person entering in, Taylor M.
Jesus, look at that.
All right, before we start, this is going to be for. Hold on, let me share it.
Don't say anything.
What are you doing? Easy going. Do like 1 ounce pours.
He's gonna ruin his palate with that. What is that, like 139 proof? I got one on my shelf. I just don't want to go grab it to look at the proof.
Yeah, and everything else.
That's
the
why
rest of the
you
night.
might not want to drink that if you're going to participate in the blinds,
Yeah, the rest of the night. Yeah, he's right. I wouldn't do it on the front end. I do it on the back end.
because you'll mess up your palate for your blind if you drink that right now.
Here's the
It's a
eggs.
great pour. I mean, I'm all about it.
I know. Just go ahead and sit him down.
Don't ever hammer the cork like that either. Twist
Do
the
the
cork
A's.
down slowly.
Oh, I've learned all my cork work from Charlie.
Oh, I about broke one the other
I
day.
broke so many corks. I'm like, just
Oh, really?
twist it
Like
and slowly
slamming
put the cork in.
All right, here we go. This is going. What are we giving away here? Let's do.
B.
Eric, give it all away.
Let's do the AM Scott Rye. Now,
Oh,
I know you guys
so
have not
good.
heard of this. A lot of you guys have not, but trust me,
It is incredible.
Really good.
it's one of the best fries. It's one of the best fries I've had.
And Charlie and I don't like rice. So if you
Don't
haven't
come
heard
in
that-
last, guys. Don't come in last.
Oh yes, tell them what's going on for last too, RJ.
We get a Belle Isle Honey Habanero Moonshine 70 proof. This stuff tastes awful. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's like literally like a haze in the bottle. It's like floating honey.
Yummy.
It's all like brown. It's weird looking.
When I live
Thank
here
you.
on Mondays, it'll be okay.
I want you guys to know that this bottle cost me less than $4 out the door.
Oh, is that bottle we were talking about on
Oh,
Friday?
that he gave. That was
Oh
so
my
hilarious.
We're gonna be getting some more punishment bottles, so maybe we'll have a full flight of
It's like
nothing
Major
but punishment
Zero.
pork.
Major,
No.
no,
Nope.
no,
No,
that's
it's
what
gonna be
happened.
Rusty.
Rusty.
Rusty. I love
Get my notepad out so I can make sure we add to the losers bracket. Scroll down, click on that trophy, and scroll to the bottom for me.
All right, and the loser is
Charles
Charles
Davis.
Charles Davis. Okay.
Ian, you came in 27th. Good job.
He spelled it
Ian,
right
my
too.
sister wanted me to let you know Ian's not an uncommon name.
It is. I think of it as
it's
being
common.
right.
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 So why don't you know how to spell it?
I don't know. All right, here we go.
Jesus. man.
So, all right. Hey, RJ, do you have this? The Lost Monarch?
Actually, I do not have that offering. I do have some Redwood Empire that I can drink, but I don't have any Lost Monarch.
Okay, well, we'll be somewhere on this one. So, all right, we're gonna do glass.
William said, "Am I in this race?"
Yeah, it's you.
Oh,
in it.
hey,
Everybody
Erica.
was in it. William.
can you do me a favor?
Can you take some of this Empire to RJ real fast? RJ, do you see all the things I do for you, man?
Here, come here for a second. Please.
I actually gave a bottle of that Lost Monarch away because I just didn't care for it.
She said, I'm tired of being your bourbon bitch.
No, what I want her to do is
Beach.
use my phone, text RJ, she can tell him what bottles are what.
Oh.
We
That
got
way-
a few more people to add to that list too. if you
All right,
guys
we
are-
will. We will in a minute. Can you? This is RJ's text. Can you text him so I don't see it? Text him what A,
What
B,
A, B,
C
C
are,
is.
so he can then taste along with us. You follow?
You see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that Disco 11, it's just not fair.
We'll see.
I've never had it.
It's 70% Russell's 13.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I just think
So when you're talking about not being
Redwood.
allocated, I'm like, that bottle's pretty up there to be allocated.
All right. I got those three written down. William, I think you were already in there, William, but we'll double check.
So you got
All right,
Taylor
RJ,
M
so
added to that, Cast 529.
Yeah, I got cast529.com and then
dog.
we'll double check.
Oh, the camera.
Oh my God! Hold on. The dog's in here. He's about to knock over the whole entire camera.
I love this dog. Should I yell his name?
No.
Yeah, don't.
Text received, confirmed, locked in.
What's that bourbon that Buffalo Trace makes? That well,
Show me the proof.
Thunderclap.
Yeah, I gotta
Hey,
add
so
Thunderclap and add Show me the
congrats.
proof now.
So congrats, Rusty. We'll send you. So Rusty wins. You're gonna like this rye.
People gotta add Taylor.
Is he getting the Scotch rye?
Yeah.
Do I get the rest of the bottle?
No.
No. Will you bring me
Taylor.
one home next
All
week?
right, so we're gonna do glass A, RJ.
Go back down, please.
Here, we'll do this after.
Dollar bill.
Well, I know, but I'm trying to keep up too.
Well,
Dollar
that's why I
bill.
have to scroll back up. Otherwise, you're gonna be staring at this whole night.
Talk about a turnout. You guys are getting all kinds of people entering in now.
I gotta post this.
Hey, no, hey, that's my sister. Watch your mouth. All right. Oh, he hasn't seen that yet, have they?
Hey, Darla, give me a call.
Darla's my sister.
So some of these can vary in proof, but I'm assuming that the Bardstown is what, like 100 and
17 probably.
117 proof?
114.
114. The Green River is what, 119?
117.
117. And then the Lost Monarch is like 90 something.
Oh, this is gonna die off. Hold on here.
Send me your number. DM me.
Darla?
Yeah, it's 90.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll be able to pick this one out.
Kept telling me.
That's why I was kind of hoping that, like, when they said Pipe Dream cast strength, if you would have the Pipe Dream cast strength,
Yeah,
that would have absolutely competed right there around that 117 point something proof.
Okay.
Send,
Bourbon Syndicate.
Well, Life on the Patio. Wasn't it Life on the Patio that couldn't remember my name?
Yeah, they called you Darla.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. So, all right. So Glass A. I don't know if this is one of the RJ's, the one we share together or not, but we got to get through these blinds.
I know. I inhaled without having my mouth open, and it burned the shit out of
Oh, that's
my
awesome.
nostril.
I was really hoping I had a Disco 11 sample, but I already finished my Disco 11 off. But I'm very familiar with the flavor profile.
You know what we'll do in the future if we do some more collabs, we can go ahead and set it up on one live stream as far as getting all the tastings together, and then I'll email it to you. Then we all do it together.
Are we doing all the noses and then all the tastes?
You
Or are
do
we
it
just
any way you
doing?
want.
Do it the way you want, buddy.
I can have it my
I just
way.
need a first, second, and third, but be careful if they're like if we're not all consistent, then we need to go to the scores.
Yes, boss.
What's going on, Paul? Mr. Dollar Bill Will.
Oh, is that Dollar Bill? Hey,
It's on you.
I need Dollar Bill. I need your address, buddy. I owe you some stuff, and I don't have your email. Actually, you know what you know.
Will, you can just send me your information and I'll just forward it over to him if you want me to forward it on your behalf, sir.
Yeah,
Dollar Bill's local to me too, so if you send it to me, I can hand deliver it.
I was quite surprised I didn't get an email from him because he won the King of Kentucky.
Who the hell didn't?
Dollar Bill won a sample of that. So
I remember I got the text at 4 a.m.
oh my God, B is
No.
no, you don't like B?
Nope.
Really? Fucking nose on that's awesome.
I gotta check the text. If you're saying you don't like B, I'm trying to remember what B is.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. I already know what B is. Never mind. The nose on was great. How's that? It's just, you know.
See, isn't that funny? You'll have some that the nose is fantastic. Like it's number one, top tier, S tier, best tier. And then you taste it and you're like, disappointment.
Yeah, it is. I wish, like, I would like to have this without giving it away, obviously, and I think people know by now. I would like to have this in a cast strength. If we could have the same mash bill and everything, which, by the way, I found out that, what was it? Lost Republic is the same distillate. It comes from Redwood Empire.
You talking about the one from California?
Yeah, that was good.
Is it Lost Republic? That
Yeah,
one?
that came from. That's the guy at the store said that Redwood Empire on a glass seat. Oh, now we're talking.
Yeah.
This might be disco. RJ, don't say nothing.
I'd love to have some AM Scott Rye right now.
Well, when you've drank your bottles enough and you know what they taste like and you know what they smell like, the blinds are less of blinds.
That is true.
It's when you get stuff that you've never had or seen before and you're like, how do I do this? And you don't even know where to start.
Yeah, that is true. Speaking of blinds, so coming up, this has nothing to do with anybody that's watching, only to say this. At the end of this month, we have an in-person blind that we do every 3 months.
Nice.
Anyways, we go through 12 bottles. And the top 4 of that, I will
27th.
we'll wrap those up in samples and we'll give that out either on Patreon or on the show.
We're having a good Black Friday.
But anyways, those are always fun every few months. Everybody brings a bottle and the best bottle wins and they get a prize and all that kind of stuff. So that's coming up.
I've decided I'm just going to start trying to bring the worst bottle.
Oh, we're going to do one of those because Baker's had a great idea. We are going to do a blind of the worst bourbons.
I said that.
I already know what number
And we
one
have
is.
to taste it and everything.
Ugh.
And then we'll give that out as a win or as on a spin. Well, hold on.
Excuse me.
Charles.
Hold
All right,
on.
Michael, I just sent over Jesus' information for you, sir.
He did. He can't multitask.
I
I can't.
appreciate you letting me know.
Hey, Riley Tesla's in the house. What's going on, Riley?
Tesla. Dude, that was one of the highlights of my whole night. Getting in the spaceship.
All right.
All right.
I have my 1, 2, and 3.
I got my 1, 2, and 3.
We'll see if they're the same with you, RJ, and the rest of you guys.
Yeah.
So, what is Ben? What is your 1?
I went with C.
Okay. What's your 2?
I went with A.
And then B.
Correct.
That's what'd you do?
The same.
And damn it, I did the same thing too.
Damn, that's not what I wanted to hear.
What did you get?
I don't have the blind in front of me, so
What do you mean?
He's just sipping on some good shit.
I'm just sipping on one of
Oh,
those
I thought you
pours.
were.
What do you?
No, I
drink right now?
thought I had a Disco 11 sample. I don't have a Disco 11 sample.
Oh, okay. So that would make sense to you. So we all 3 had the same.
RJ, what are you drinking?
Can I announce it?
You can say whatever you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah.
Your guys' second choice.
All right. So Disco 11 then.
To be fair though, Disco 11, it's essentially allocated. It's like $140 a bottle. It's 70% Russell's 13. It's a freaking heavy hitter of a bottle. Like, it's amazing.
Have you had
Green
10?
River comes in at like half the price, and then the Lost Monarch comes in like half the price of the half the price.
Do you want to go over what the scores were, or does that not matter?
It does, well, it can, but we all 3 got the same thing. I mean, I gave C an 83.
Oh, I gave it a 76.
I gave it a 77.
Okay. And then I gave A a 78.
75.
72.5.
And then I this was 70 B. It just fell flat.
I gave it 63.5. It
68.
It just felt underwhelming. And you know what? It might be good compared to like by itself.
But the nose on that was awesome.
The nose was awesome, but it flat was hit it right on the head. I even wrote flat.
I think the nose was best on A.
Okay. So, all right. So, Disco 11. So, Gandy, you won again, buddy.
Andy's crushing it, man.
Yeah. So you will win. So Gandy wins the 3 samples. So I'll get that out, dude. You're like, I gotta get you a box. I got like 2 bottles over here that are yours too.
It should be like free shipping at this point.
Well, I'm just gonna go. It's cheaper if I go meet him.
Erica also gave me a very favorable pour for C as well, which made me very happy.
Okay. So all right. So we're gonna do another drawing.
Grace.
This time we are going to do. We reviewed this bottle about 2 weeks ago. Not that one. The other one.
The one that's
The one that we literally just got to talk about, the Lost Republic. So this is actually. I don't know, RJ. Do you know anything about this Lost Republic single barrel?
I've seen it. I think it's a Spirits Direct at Total Wine, but I don't know enough about it.
The guy at the store, because I was out in California, and all I wanted to know was, hey, give me something that I can't get otherwise at home, or more likely. So he gave me a couple of bottles, and this Lost Republic single barrel was really good. He said these are the same people that make Redwood Empire.
Andy said give it to someone else.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you know what we're going to do then?
We got to add. Hold on. We got some names to add.
Yes, we do.
Do not push race again.
Why?
No, go ahead, do it.
Scrolling back up to see if we got people in. Where's the last name that you left off on?
I have to add .com. Hold on, let him get in his little
sheet. All right. After Ian.
Yeah, .com.
Okay.
Cast 529.
Ooh, I like them.
Can you check and make sure William Hall's already in there?
I'm almost certain he is.
Okay.
Almost
You
certain.
don't have to type it in and like repeat itself.
Really?
It should.
No, I don't think. Oh yeah, it should.
Oh, he's not in there.
Okay. Sorry, William.
That must have been last week.
Taylor Mabry. No, I said his name. You
Taylor?
just write it. Yeah.
Huh?
Thunderclap.
That's the best name, by the way. I gotta be honest.
A thunderclap?
Dollar
Yes.
bill.
Do you not like Thunderclap?
I guess not.
And show me the proof.
That is the
Also
best.
got Paul B.
Thank you.
All right, we got everybody else?
I think so.
After Paul B, I'm just double checking to make sure.
Thank you.
Scrolling through. We got Cast 529. Do we got Michael Rodriguez, Emrod?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Was that C or B?
It was A and B combined.
I think that's everybody, unless anyone is everyone typed in that wants to be entered in to have a chance to win. I think that's everybody that's showing right now in the chat.
Thanks for joining, Taylor, by the way. Appreciate it.
Yes. Yeah, can you be in?
Let's
You didn't like
do.
C. Wait, did you just dump C?
No, B&A.
Sorry. Oh, I was like, oh my God, what are you doing?
Yes, dollar bill. We got you in there, buddy. You're in for the race.
I feel like we're running out of room for.
So this is for Gandy
Put the clean
saying,
ones up here.
everybody thank Gandy on this one.
Thanks, Candy.
Thanks, Candy.
This is for Gandy.
Urban Mitch, we do have you in there as well.
Let's share the screen.
What time am I supposed to be drunk by?
7:30.
Oh shit! Into that column 15.
Man, I'm kind of disappointed that Green River couldn't push ahead. I wanted to see some bottle try to dethrone that Disco 11, but that's a tough one to beat.
But you know what? It wasn't that far off. It really wasn't. It was definitely closer to Disco than it was, obviously, the Redwood.
I only had 2 points
I
off.
was gonna say I missed it by 3.5 points.
Well, I was at the grocery store when I sent you that text, so I'm trying to think what I have on my shelf that could even potentially dethrone that bottle that would be considered a shelfer.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, honestly, in my opinion, I know it's 11.
Maybe right. But I mean, it's a different profile, flavor profile, and everything.
True.
Yeah, I mean,
You get that Russell's profile with that Bardstown flavor, and then you got the Green River, which is, in my opinion, a lot more fruity.
Did you have 10, by the way? I didn't like Disco 10.
No, I didn't like Disco 10 either. I think Disco 11 blew it out of the water.
Yeah, I'm
Night
glad
and day.
that I stopped
Disco
buying
10
it.
actually sits on the shelf here.
I think it's gonna be.
I stopped buying it
What
afterwards.
if Rusty wins again?
Keith. Bourbon nerd.
Bourbon Nerd's coming up
You don't want to be in front, though. That's the thing.
with 3 seconds left.
Ernest
Here's how
Payne.
you Bourbon Nerd. Look,
Nothing wrong with the afterburners.
Still will. Man, that was a good race. Man, I could just do an hour of this.
And I had no bourbon left.
WV Bourbon, I see you're on the board still, so you're still in that race.
Chill Will. Oh, shit. Is he not in there? Yeah, he is.
No, he is. I was just confirming because he typed in. I see him. He's in it.
So Chill Will wins the 3-pack.
Uh-huh.
Danny says
blend.
retired the Disco 11. Grand champ right there.
All right.
What's he gonna do?
So
Yell at me.
what are you doing?
Nothing.
So another thing I want to try tonight.
Here,
Y'all don't mind what?
we got.
We got empty glasses here.
That's the glasses.
I want to bring out.
This incredible. RJ, if you can find this, get
Did
it,
it
man.
pour you one?
I
Which
sure
one is
hope
that one?
That is the AM Scott.
On this board.
So freaking good.
You're gonna miss out.
Are we
Miss
doing
out on
the?
next board.
We
I'm gonna
doing
miss
this
out.
blend?
Yeah.
Look at all the extra cups.
Bourbon Hall.
Dirty
Wade's in the
cups for?
chat. Says, cheers, y'all. Sorry I'm late at the pool with the kids.
All right, so we're gonna do a giveaway for this, by the way, because I just think we're gonna do probably about. I want to run honestly about 3 races on this one. I think people need to try this. This is so freaking good.
How much does a bottle of RD1 cost you out there? For me, they're around like $65.
Yeah, they are about 65.
RJ, I've never seen anyone open a bottle of bourbon with like a cork bottle
Hey, we'll pour our own. Thank you,
more
though.
of an asshole than I have Charlie
Can I
in my
just say-
entire life.
can I just say
it
it's-
literally makes me so anxious
I'm
watching him
traumatized from.
just freaking ripping these things like there's no tomorrow. And then he stands there and he's like, "What? What's the issue?" And I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck are you doing? It's driving me crazy."
All right.
Ryan, what part of North Carolina are you in? Also, RJ, where are you at?
I'm in the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas.
Okay.
Are you a Cowboys fan?
Not really.
Thank God. All right.
And I live in the same city that they,
That's fine. As long as you're not, then
Arlington.
we can keep being friends. So that's all right with me.
I'm in Arlington, so I'm
right.
very familiar with them.
So this blend, we're gonna give
Smells
away.
like
Jesus.
wine.
It's freaking awesome. Let's. Do we need to add anybody else in before we run this again?
What's the?
I think
Yeah,
we're
they've
good.
already won the last.
Did Gandy Road get entered in before?
Well, he won.
But he's
So
still. But then he gave that one up. But he can be in this one, right?
Oh yeah, I need to add him back in then.
Yeah, I didn't know if you removed him because he typed in again. Just want to confirm if we were putting him in or not.
Actually, you know what? F it. This thing's so good. Everybody's back in. I'm telling you, man.
Christ, here we go.
This is just
What's the heat on this one?
proof.
The Heat.
The heat. I never.
The Heat are in Miami.
I think the Amperana is what, like 110?
Why are you? What is
I'd
happening?
have to go grab them. I'm not even sure. Mr. Mom grew up in Lancaster. That's not too far away.
Oh, really?
Which is very different than Ohio, which is Lancaster.
Bourbon Hall also wants to be added in.
Who? I'm sorry.
Okay, Bourbon Hall. All right.
Wade.
Wade.
What
Yeah,
the
what-
actual shit was that? What are you? R. God.
No one can see that, so you just
Oh, hey, sorry. There was no technical difficulties here at all. Did you put Ben yet?
Ben.
Hey, it's not a live stream without
Yeah.
some type of technical difficulty. Just saying.
So the last ones we did was Taylor Thunderclap, Dollar Bill, Show Me the Proof, and Paul B. That sound about right?
Sounds about right. Yes.
And you all got to be present. So I'm just saying. So as we run this race, we're gonna taste this thing. All right, here
I'm
we
just
go.
glad that you guys tried it and really
This is what made
enjoy
it.
it.
Is that the thing you're most scared of?
It's just hilarious.
Like you got all these.
Oh my god!
Oh, these are awesome.
Dude, have you tasted it yet?
No.
No, you told me not to.
Oh, I already did. Oh, it's like pecan pie.
Do you say
French
pecan or
toast.
pecan?
Wait, just
He just said pecan.
see.
Amberana has that spice to it with that maple sweetness.
Isn't it great?
Oh, that is.
It's really fucking good.
I don't know who's gonna win, but good for you. Good for me because I can.
Bourbon Hall. There we go.
Sneaks into the race as one of the last people to enter and wins.
That's
Let's
fun.
go.
Are we still gonna do last place?
Yeah, let's do it. And I'll match that. Whoever gets last will get it too. Cast 529.
Good luck on that habanero
We'll bring down pretzels.
moonshine.
Let me text her.
Yeah.
I got pretzels right here.
Son of a bitch. Charlie comes through.
So if anyone's won anything from me, they're wondering why nothing's been sent out since Friday. I've been working, but tomorrow I have a long list on my desktop. So we have a lot of samples to be pouring up. We're probably going to go through an entire 72 pack tomorrow.
Only when I run the
Wow.
yard.
Bourbon Hall, I'm telling you, dude,
This is so good.
you just got an awesome sample. We're gonna run this again.
Charlie, next week, because I won't be on the show. Can I enter these things?
As long as you're not here.
What if I'm
Did you
sitting
hit
over
Bourbon
there?
Hall out
Yes.
and cash 529?
No, they still can win the top.
What if you?
Oh, I
Put,
thought they were getting the same thing.
No,
oh,
they
they're
get
getting the punishment bottle.
yes.
What if you put baby in the corner?
I still have the live giveaway stuff on here. Let me take that out.
That's fine.
Man, this is one of the best blends I've had. I'm telling you.
It's
It's really good.
delicious. That's what you need to send in.
See, you'll be thinking about
Body
this tomorrow.
81. Huh?
You'll be thinking about this tomorrow.
Maybe.
It's so freaking
I
good.
got shit to do tomorrow. I can't be worrying.
Cast 529. I'll match that blend as well for you. So you'll get this really shitty pour of this habanero honey moonshine, but I'll also do that RD1 blend for you.
Long time. Remind me to tell you that story later. That's a good one.
Mr.
Whoa,
Mom.
whoa, whoa, what is that?
The fuck am I looking at? Jesus Christ. I don't know what you are, but I love every bit of it.
What in Jesus' name is that?
I don't think it has anything to do with that. I don't know. That's
Jesus
pretty.
is all creatures,
Not-
great and small.
Not that one. God
So
bless.
congrats,
Wait,
Whiskey
who
Corn.
was last? Was there a punishment?
Oh shit. Oh damn it. Someone just got lucky. And didn't get the damn
It's pretty-
I forgot about it.
Bloody 81.
We're going to try to get as many punishment pours as possible.
Yeah, I love these punishment pours. I actually look forward to that.
Hey, RJ, I will be happy to Venmo you. Will you send me one of these punishment pours? I'd love to try it.
Dude,
Yeah,
what is in your glove for
Absolutely. If you want to, you can hold out till we start getting some more. I know we were looking at getting like a grapefruit flavored vodka as well to add to it. And when I say grapefruit flavored vodka, it's another bottle from Goody Goody that's on sale. So it'll be like $4 like this one out the door.
Listen,
That's awesome.
you got Charlie's information. Get a hold of him. You can get my information from him or just send it to Charlie's house. And I'd love to try it on here.
You know what? We have another pour for tonight that I need to try after this.
Do it. Aim Scott.
Damn, Scott. No.
No.
We're not
I
trying Aim Scott. Well,
I got Rich and Rare Reserve.
Baker drinks in the house. What's going on?
I got Rich and Rare Reserve and JTS Brown. I want to try.
Hi, Baker
That
Drink.
That rich and rare reserve, man, I can't do that. It's just
What? Well, we're about to find out.
It was some
It's
No,
rough.
reserve.
It's very rough.
Torp, let's go.
No Malort, Mr. Great Shot. We don't even want to buy Malort.
All right, punishment goes to Whiskey
Corner.
Corner.
He got both. He got first place last game, and then he got the punishment for this time.
Well, that's easy for shipping.
very inappropriate.
What is Torp doing?
Torp is giving some of those hip thrusts
Tore is tore up from the ground.
from the ground up. Let's go. I've done that move before.
All right,
Torp,
we're
if
gonna
you're
do one
still in
more.
chat
Once
and you
it's-
want me to forward your information over to them, just let me know.
All right, we're gonna do one more. You're at the edge. Could you do me a solid
Absolutely, Charlie.
in my garage?
Oh my God, Jesus! I'll be
That's why I
back.
said
I'll
a
be
minute.
back in 45 minutes.
Perfect, Torp. I'll send it over to him.
In my garage, on the other side of the garage, on the other side of my car, is the Rich and Rare Reserve and the JTS Brown. I just left it in the garage. Can you grab those bottles for me?
AJ's got some Starlight Toasted to drink.
So take your Aim Scott with you and have something to drink. On
Yeah.
the way
All right.
out.
Just
Well,
one more time
I'll be
for
parched by the time I get back.
one more time for the RD1. I just love this so much.
This is just the nose on this.
Nose on
Torp,
it.
we're doing samples, and one of the samples will be that RD1 blend. So that's one of the samples that you've won.
Huh?
I want a sample of this to take home.
You can if you want. I'm telling you, that is
I
just.
do want it.
I love the fact that this is available. That's what makes me most happy.
That's
So-
what made me excited too. I mean, even though bottles are like what $65 a piece, the
I
fact that you
get
can
it.
get both of them pretty easily, no matter where you go, I would say I see at least the Amberana at 90% of the stores I go to, and the Maple at about 35% of the stores I go to. And the fact that you can pick them both up and then use both of them together to make another different flavor profile that's really enjoyable is awesome.
You buy one bottle, I'll buy the other bottle. And
Less Bramblet. Good spelling on Bramblet.
Oh, I know. I was so. I had a type so quick. All right.
Well, Shauna
Less
told you
Bremit.
to say no today.
Justin H gets the shitty ass bottle. So
So you're gonna be killing me on shipping.
all right, we're done with that, buddy. All right.
Rigged.
Justin, I'm typing my email out in chat again. So if you could please send me an email with your information, name, and address you want on the package.
The garage. Well, yeah, it's hot as hell outside.
My garage is here.
What's your temperature out there right now, RJ?
We just had a storm roll through, so we're sitting at 79,
that's
79,
not bad.
80 degrees, which is way better than the 100, 105 we were at.
Nash, it is RD1. Can you show the bottle again?
Yes.
So there's one that is Amberano and there's one that is Maple. And you want to get one of each. And don't ask.
So this is a store pick. This is Party Source store pick of Amberano, and then this is the brown. I don't know what normal color the RD1.
Do you want to pass that down? Tell Charlie to take his plastic bottle.
Amberano one is it still white? RJ?
It's green. I didn't even know they made store picks of it. So yeah, the RD1 is green and gold, and then the brown and gold is the maple.
Okay. All right. So you got that green label, and then you got the brown label for the maple.
So Nash, you got to get one of each and then combine them.
You have to get $150 worth of bourbon.
He'll drink it.
But you're getting two bottles, though. That's the thing.
Right.
Charlie, I don't need you to yell at me.
You're getting two bottles. So all right.
I know, I'm good. I'm good.
All right, Rusty,
I don't know what I'm
buddy,
saying.
this
Okay.
one's for you. I know I texted you the other day and told you that we were going to do this at some point, and we're going to do it now. I know, RJ, you said you're not a fan of this.
I didn't take my legs.
We're going to find out. We should have
That rich and rare is just it's a no-go for me. And when I see a plastic bottle like JTS Brown, I normally just walk right by.
My sweatpants.
All right, well, I've never had either one of them. All right, let's try it.
How can I help you, sir?
Anybody that won too, if you guys don't have their information, just reach out to me and I'll forward it over to you guys.
What is happening right now?
I'm waiting on two glasses.
What's going on,
And
Locktar?
Here's the real quick. Rusty, are you on right now, buddy?
He is.
If you are, then here's what we're going to do. Hold on here. And I know Rusty is not camera shy. We all know that.
That was a seat.
So Rusty, here's my link. Here's the link. Anybody can come on, but Rusty, come on for sure. 'Cause I need to get your play-by-play on this.
Why'd you take my drink?
The price of that bottle almost deterred me from buying it too. When he told me how cheap it was, I was like, "Yikes!"
So here's the beauty of this. And Gandy, feel free to come on too.
That's what I just said.
This is a glass bottle, right?
Yeah.
You might want to take a stab. How much this was?
$17.99.
Over.
Over?
$8.99.
Yeah, you're right. There's a price on it?
Wait, is it really?
Yeah, it's $9.
Let's fucking go.
And they probably spent at least $3 on the glass bottle.
Do what?
They probably spent at least $3 on the glass bottle.
Was I right at $9?
Yeah, it's $9.
Yeah, it was like $9. I think for me at Total Wine, it was like $10 or $11 out the door. It was cheap.
How much is this?
Oh, it's got to be like $2.
That one was more expensive because that's the smallest one I could find.
I think that one's like $12.99 or $13.99, but it's a bigger bottle.
Shit, Rusty.
I think. Okay, so in all seriousness, JTS Brown is freaking fantastic, especially for the price, and I think y'all are going to agree. I don't know. Rich and rare, I know it's not for everybody. I like it. Whatever.
So Rusty, I just opened this Rich and Rare. I heard like a carbonation sound. I'm not sure what's going on.
What?
It was like a carbonate, like when you open up a can of Coke. I'm
I
just
thought you
saying.
opened a cherry Coke over there. I was excited as hell.
Whatever.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty pumped that I got that $9 on the spot there. Oh well, there goes that.
I'm not even drinking anything tonight.
Me neither.
I have to work
Monday?
tomorrow.
So do we.
So do we.
I don't.
Look, he's got a Coke too. It made the same sound.
Do you-
Yeah,
do
we all
you-
know Art
$9
doesn't have
Canadian
to.
whiskey.
Do you work
Hey,
outside
Charlie.
or do you work inside in the air conditioning?
I work over my 100 or my 300-degree grill that I'm going to be cooking over all day tomorrow.
All right. You keep.
It's a little thing for him. It's a little
Oh, God, why is it? You should have not had this in the heat. It's
radio
very-
flare.
It is warm a little bit, but we'll be all right.
A little
Rusty,
bit.
I understand. I would. If you're gonna be outside, I
Yeah, I
get
would
that.
be
Yeah, no,
All day. Yeah.
Georgia
Oh.
line.
Which is even worse.
no way in hell.
All right, which one's
Way
which?
too.
What did you just pour?
I'm not sure.
That is this. 'Cause I poured
JTS.
it.
Okay. So Rich and Rare.
Listen, well, I don't understand how you crack stuff when I hand it to you.
I just can't.
RJ, this is why sometimes when they're doing the show and they talk about me being over on the side there just watching, it's because it's like a car wreck sometimes. You can't
It is a
stop
car wreck.
watching. I love
So
I mean, we have Rusty on board. His other channel is literally called Off Track Syndicate because they get off track all the time. So I mean, it's a train wreck waiting to happen.
Train wreck. Thank you. Thank you.
Jeff, come on over, buddy.
So hold on real quick. Rusty, I gotta ask you something.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You were on the other night. I've never like on a Sunday night. I think it was Sunday night.
Mhm.
So I've really got to ask you something because we're laying in bed and
No.
all right, hold on.
That only
Anyway.
happens on Tuesdays.
All three of you? Wow. That's okay.
we're real
I'm watching
snug
the
in that
show.
bed.
What was up with the top or the bottom right hand corner screen? Someone had some sort of a horse head on them.
Yeah, so what is that called? Not cosplay, but another
This took
one of those
Fluffy.
animal people.
What furries?
Furries, thank you.
I was talking right. That's what I was trying to say. I crushed it.
And he's a
That
that was
I
a
didn't expect.
kangaroo. And he's really he goes to all the conventions and
Oh, he's a real furry.
yeah, he's been doing it for
Oh,
Who
a
is?
couple decades. Yeah.
whoever
Wait.
it is.
Decades.
Who is?
Yeah,
He's the original furry.
he's one of them. Yeah, the furries have been around for a while.
Wait, who? Hold on. Who is?
On my stream, the other night,
He was
Yeah,
on the
watch-
street
we had a,
the other
we had a
night.
furry on.
Watch.
Is Rusty a furry?
No, Rusty's
No.
not a furry.
That's a fair question. I don't know why you're yelling.
It's not a fair question because Rusty.
If you watch the last stream he had, you'll know exactly who he's talking about. Who is a furry? Like, there's no like guessing.
I'm gonna be watching it.
Rusty, I'll go and check it out tomorrow when I'm supposed to be working.
Same. Don't tell
Perfect time.
Charlie.
Perfect time.
Thank you, Dollar Bill Will, for the gifted.
All right, what are we trying first?
All right, this is the rich and rare.
Is it? I don't know which one's mine.
Yeah, yours is.
I'm not so sure about this nose, Rusty. It's like pure
So
alcohol.
I get a real slight fruit nose
Fruit.
on it. Yeah, I get a
I
little
think
fruit.
you're real slight. I'm in college and about to throw up. Nose on
My
it.
hot take on it: it tastes like a herbal tea, almost like a green tea. It's
right,
very herbal and a lot of ethanol.
I'm getting a lot of regret.
Very
Guys,
bitter,
did you
very
make all the
bitter.
right decisions in that. Oh,
It's a very herbal tea and it's very bitter.
oh God.
I don't understand.
It's not good, Rust. Yeah, I'm glad you can
I
drink
love
that,
it.
brother, but it's
I
not
love
good.
it. I'll drink
Dude,
it.
you're a great guy, but I'm gonna have to go
Thank you
against you on
every
this one.
day.
This,
Trash palate.
this is when we do that worst bourbons, and I'm sorry, we may have to throw that in there.
Oh,
It
God.
ain't even a bourbon, but it's the worst.
That's a Canadian whiskey.
Yeah, it's not bourbon.
Y'all don't have to
Oh.
like
Yeah.
it.
No, hey, you know what though? I have no regrets because
You have no
I wanted
regrets.
to try it.
My
That's all
regret
about
is
it.
Trying it.
No regrets.
Not even a single letter.
So
Not
this
well.
JTS Brown, Troy from
Oh.
Baker Drinks, he raves about this.
Which one?
For the price of it.
JT's Brown.
Well,
JTS
you know,
Brown.
here's the thing.
It's
Gandy,
a Heaven Hill product.
Gandy
Is
was
it really?
raving
I do
about
love Heaven
this.
Hill products.
And,
Yep.
and here we are. So, or not Gandy. Rusty was raving about the R&R. So, no offense
Actually,
to you,
actually,
Rusty. I
the nose-
appreciate
the nose is pretty good.
everybody has their own taste, right?
That's right.
That nose on the
So-
JTS is pretty good, actually.
Troy, this if he's still on, this note
This
is
is
Gandy.
their product.
This nose is really good. Like RJ, you got to try this.
Mr.
Like,
Great
have you not tried
I'm
this?
betting so.
No, and I don't know if I want to.
Dude, I'm
I
serious.
know. dude.
I can guarantee you that 12-year Knob Creek is better than what I just tried.
I'm
that-
so afraid to even try this.
That nose is not bad.
Okay, but the nose on that freaking.
No, this has got a
Oh,
really
it's
good
not-
nose.
I got the hiccups and everything now.
We broke the
Cask 529. I like it. I don't know what to tell you. I'll go get my bottle right now.
Behave
I
yourself.
freaking like it.
No,
Okay,
I'm gonna
let's
say
just-
this.
let's just do it. I need a pretzel though for.
It's not
I'm gonna have
bad.
Sorry, I
but
pretzel
it's
mix it. I don't.
definitely-
I'm gonna break yours in half and give me the bottom part.
break you off.
It's very weak.
Thanks.
And I guess
Yeah,
it should be for
it's
this
80
amount.
proof.
Love it.
I mean, but that's 100 proof. It's bottled in bond. It's freaking fantastic.
What's bottle and bond?
Mm-mm.
JTS Brown.
No,
They have a JTS bottle and bond?
that's
That doesn't
not-
say bottled in bond on it
that'd be under
at
100.
the top.
No.
What is it?
This is shit. I bought the 80 proof one.
That's horrible.
It's basically fucking water.
It's water basically.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, that no, it's the
Weird.
bottle. It's I've only ever seen the bottled in bond one. I didn't know there was 80 proof.
At
one.
all.
I've never seen a JTS bottle and
Do
bond.
it. Just do it like I did. And then you get to
Just do it.
do it.
That's what Nike says.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is weaker than Four Roses cast.
Just like my shorts.
Can we do a like check? How many likes do you guys get on this live stream right now?
Do a like check.
These are the most comfortable shorts I've ever had in my
Might have to do a refresh on it to see it.
I have some for Christmas.
Okay.
When I come back to this.
We can get this stream to 50 likes. We're not playing around with samples. We're gonna give away a bottle.
That would be
Whoa.
awesome.
You can have this R&R. It tastes like ass.
Cat piss. Jeff, yes. No offense to either of you who gave these, but
I bought them.
Jeff, I miss
recommend
you.
it.
I hope you wish Lisa happy
Oh.
birthday. Oh yeah, his is bottled in bond.
This was.
Look at that.
Did you see that?
Mhm.
Talking about likes, guys, please make sure that you also click over on their side. I want to go to Bourbon and Balls on their side of the stream, not my side. Make sure the likes on over there too. We're trying to get them to 50 likes, not
look
me.
at that. Look at that.
That means
Rusty's
three.
going for the
Hey,
for the win.
That 80.
Get it, Rusty.
Terrible.
So we got 20 likes and there's 47 people on. So
Don't worry, I'll like
if you all could like the channel.
Cat
that'd be
529 says that they're you are there at 50.
And you know what,
so-
RJ, you can attest to this. What that like button does, believe it or not, it actually helps the algorithm
Oh, absolutely.
for people to.
I'm on TV.
I'm seeing 35 likes on my end. I don't know what you guys are seeing on your end.
All right, I'm seeing 20 on ours.
I got 27.
27.
The heart is a heart.
Okay.
So anyway,
You
so
gotta go out of there, and then go to that right there. There you
Yes,
go.
I will drop their link. Give me 1 second.
Let's go.
So as a reminder for those who just logged in not too long ago, we have Cast 529 on right now.
Beth.
They are
This
they
is
are
Bourbon
also a
Balls.
YouTuber. I would strongly suggest you guys to subscribe to them. They have some pretty good live streams, and they have some pretty good videos every week. Beat Sam Bourbon's another one. Anybody else? Please drop your
Balls. Thanks, TJ.
There you guys go. The links in the chat. So if you're currently watching from someone else's channel, including you, TJ, because I see you just popped in and put balls, please click on that link, subscribe to them if you guys can. Click on the live stream on their channel and click that like button. We're trying to get them to 50 likes. If on their end they can show you 50 likes, then we're going to give away a bottle. I have not announced the bottle, but once we hit that 50 likes, we'll hold up the bottle, and that'll be what we give away.
Rusty hitting that vape like there's no tomorrow. I love it.
So yes. So Rusty, do you drink? Do you smoke cigars?
Occasionally, I I smoked for 30 years and I quit 3.5 years ago. So, I mean, occasionally I'll smoke one.
Do you know how to cut a cigar?
Oh, here we go again.
Half-ass. I gotta.
It's got to be better one than what? Oh man, you see the picture?
No, I'm so sad I missed this. So they went to 70 social club on Friday. I was in Asheville, North Carolina. So Ben was kind enough to step in for me.
I love a good cigar.
And as do I.
Yeah.
And I missed all of this, but apparently Charlie
I destroyed it.
did not do well. And according to that picture that I just saw,
It looked like a genocide. Let's be honest. It was.
We got 41 likes now. So we're 9 away.
We were guests at these people
Oh,
at these people's business, and I felt embarrassed when we left. The fact that I watched Charlie just stumble over cutting a cigar.
it's basically
You would think. You sure would think.
it's
That's layers.
Yeah, I'm showing 41 likes in the live stream on my end from my channel, so I'm trying to make sure that these translate over to you guys as well. Because if I'm at 41,
I'm
you
at
guys should
42.
absolutely be over 50 on your end
Well, I'm at
between your
40.
channel and mine. So I'm hoping that they add up.
I don't think they add up. I got 42 on mine.
Okay, well I'm sending people over your way, so they've got the link.
I got 37, so I don't know what you're
You need to
saying.
You have to refresh. You have to reload
Oh,
it.
sorry.
I'm at-
Yeah, if you don't refresh, it doesn't update. It's kind of annoying. Keith
Yeah.
P saying it says 43.
Yeah, that's what I got.
I was gonna say I'm at 43 as well.
Trinity
So-
B, what's up?
Are you even looking?
Thing right there.
50 likes, guys. You want to see a bottle give away?
Oh, yep.
Cast 529, yeah. I don't think you're a moderator on this side though. Oh yeah,
Oh.
you are.
I'm on my end. They should be.
Yeah, Cast 529. Yeah, you can absolutely drop your link there. I see
Yeah.
it.
Oh, 45.
45. Let's go. 5 more.
LFG.
You want to drop it on my channel too? Let me promote you to moderator over here as well, Cask. I'm sorry. Add as moderator, standard moderator. You'll have updated privileges on my stream as well, Cast 529.
And then one day,
Are you military or former military?
No.
You sound like it. Cast 529. You just
Private
your voice-
contractor, and I work for the feds.
Oh, there you go.
So kind of.
Kind of. Yep, I get it.
I'm not claiming military, but I've worked very closely alongside them.
Those cigars were so good. I'd go back with you. I don't want to go. with
Yeah,
Charlie, though.
we'll go.
It was really embarrassing.
We'll go.
what's that?
Going to the cigar club with you. It was embarrassing.
We should go before the next bourbon thing here and pick out some cigars
Yes.
for that night.
I do that in a heartbeat.
All right.
All right, and this is the reminder, everybody who's watching on
Wait.
either channel, whatever. I just got to do a stupid link
Come on, let's-
or a stupid
Do we bring
We've
this
already-
to others?
No.
after these two people be quiet.
Here's the thing.
Absolutely, Cask.
I will tell you that Charlie told us before we even started tonight, we had ground rules. And he said,
As if I'm a fucking child.
if I start talking over you, just kick me under.
Yeah,
Motherfucker, you have haven't stopped talking. You're supposed to even talk because you haven't stopped talking.
You're
We
right.
would be talking over you at this point, not you talking over us.
Do you see Jeff's comment? We've got a cigar down. I repeat, we've got a cigar down. Jeff, let me ask you this, and you please be as honest as possible. Have you ever been more embarrassed in your life bringing somebody around to a new environment? Because I had to wonder if I can ever show my face again.
That's
we
fine.
will.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not with him.
No, well,
I'll
no.
have to shave my beard off next time I go so they don't recognize me.
When's the last time you did that?
What year is it?
I don't know, 2024.
Whoa, hold
5
on here.
years.
No.
Did you see the
In
comment
DeSoto, I did not.
for your
Oh man.
Oh,
Ooh. Jeff said no, he's never been more embarrassed.
can someone boot Charlie? Look,
Gandy.
Hey, Gandhi, I couldn't agree more, man. Just for that, I'm sending you a sample of Charlie's King of Kentucky this evening.
Matter of fact, just send him the rest of the bottle. He won't miss it. He's already given away over half the bottle anyways.
That would be a sample at this point. There's
Go and show the group.
It's like an inch
While
long.
you're at it, why don't you open that mixer's tab?
Let me just tell you that this thing was half full
I need
like a
some.
week ago. I don't know, it's a little bit.
Would you like some
Not,
bourbon?
not too bad.
I would.
All right.
It was like
Oh, I
one
can't
thing.
even use one of those glasses.
So I probably gave away what
Let me get some.
300,
we
400.
we drank quite a bit that night too, and it was funny because you'd asked like, "Hey, what samples did I promise you?" And I'm like, "I can't lie. I'm not going to sit here and say King of Kentucky is just old stubborn." And I'm like, "Man, I wish I could get a sample of that King of Kentucky, but it's like there ain't much left, and you probably gave away more than you should have."
Yeah, that's what happens when I start drinking a little bit. I start getting too generous and.
But I couldn't accept it. I was like, no, you didn't promise me that. Old Stubborn was the only thing that you had offered at the time, and I'm like, I can't take credit for that King of Kentucky.
Oh, you're sending it another set. You
well,
answer me that.
I may have influenced some other people that won to pick King of
Same
Kentucky.
I think from this point on, we're just gonna put that in our Patreon group. We're gonna
Cock.
that's
Come.
TJ put it. I'm just reading.
That
what
stands for
TJ
King of Kentucky. Come get some
Yeah.
of Charlie's cock.
Just
That's
like
what it
Cock
is.
spelled COC is a Clash of Clans.
yeah, there you go.
RJ gets it.
Yes.
Charlie, get on the same page, please.
All right, let's check our likes here.
How much cock do you have?
God, will you shut the hell up?
Very little.
You're right.
So I've heard. I've not witnessed it myself.
Erica?
I've not been here.
I'll let you know when I start spending the night.
Oh, well.
Pretzel?
Yeah, well, I'm good on the pretzel.
Charlie,
Big old pretzel sticks.
I won't watch it.
These are
So I won't watch it now, but Rusty has a new video up. Everybody, go see it. It's him in the overpass. I'm gonna watch. I'll watch it
I
later
saw
on.
it this morning, but I had to
46 likes.
actually do my job, so I couldn't watch you.
We got
RJ. If there were not pretzels here, I probably wouldn't be coming back.
You're only here for the pretzels, not that 13 Colony 15th anniversary pour.
They won't let me try it.
Oh, you can.
And
Like, you're done now. You
Instead,
can try it.
instead they're giving me plastic bottle bourbon.
You can try it now.
No, I just told you probably shouldn't drink that before
Oh, I
doing the
don't-
blind because it was
oh, I
going to
don't-
literally
I don't
destroy your
blame
palate.
you. I blame him.
You can try it now. I
Yeah,
said.
thank you. I poured myself AM Scott Rye.
All right.
And me. He poured it for me too.
What'd you guys get?
AM Scott Rye.
I don't know. I'm gonna start rewatching these videos to see what you guys pour behind my back.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do the one from 2 weeks ago.
Don't hurt
I
yourself.
2 weeks ago, if you watch that, you're gonna cry. I poured myself probably $4,000 worth of bourbon
Can
2
you
weeks
do it
ago.
after my next review?
Jeff,
Does
put
anybody?
Jeff on.
Does
There
anybody,
he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Does anybody like the midnight
Jeff on.
winter
Oh,
drink?
Jeff's here.
I keep saying that. You
I
keep
know.
listen to me.
Hey guys.
Hey!
Yeah, let's go.
Isn't it your-
Hey,
Hold on. Isn't it your wife's birthday? Shouldn't
it
you?
is my wife's birthday. She's in the family room right now. Shit faced. her and my two boys drank two of those big tall $50 margarita tubes.
Oh, did you go to El Cozumel? Or no,
Mi Cozumel, yeah. Yeah, we went to Mi Cozumel.
Jeff, I got your stand in here ready for you, bud.
Jeff,
Oh,
was
man.
that your plan all night to get her shit faced so you can come on?
I'm surprised it's not. I'm surprised.
I
It's
told
not.
her I was gonna jump on for a few minutes and smoke a cigar and drink a little bit, and then I'll be
Dude.
back in.
And you know what she probably said? Okay, honey, whatever you say.
Yeah, she said, "Can you just keep an eye on the dogs?"
So
I
Jeff,
think I can do that.
we blended those RD1s tonight. I know I keep talking about it, but I'm telling you, dude.
Jeff.
Did we do already once today?
I will say this much. You know how much I like that Amberano for Copper Sky?
Yeah,
It's very, very close to that. Like
really.
razor thin close.
RD1.
It's a blend.
It's a
50-50 maple, 50-50 amberana.
Oh, ooh, that
It
sounds
is
good.
You get
phenomenal.
the spiciness and the heat from the amberana and the sweetness of the maple. It comes out to give like a pecan flavor.
I've not
Ooh,
there yet.
man,
Yeah, we're
that
calling
sounds
RJ.
really good.
Very
Oh,
well
art.
balanced.
Yeah, it's RJ's blend.
That
That's what
ham scotch.
Can
is
they
so
see
good.
each
That's what
other?
I'm drinking.
Yes. What are you drinking?
Oh,
Middle
pumpernickel?
West.
All right, that one's pretty good. Is that the cast strength or is that just the pumpernickel?
No, this is the this is a small batch.
Okay. They
Let's
have a
see.
cast strength version of that too, which is pretty hard to find, but it's good.
We are
Yeah.
at 50.
RJ, we got 50, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, just small batch, straight whiskey. I love their stuff. Middle West has got some good stuff.
So let's see what RJ is bringing out of the.
Out of his hole.
The fact that he just opened up a cabinet door, that's going to be something. good.
Pecan pronounced correct.
It's pecan.
Is it
Nothing
pecan?
crazy, guys, but we'll give away this Widow Jane Applewood Rye.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
So nothing too crazy. It's about a $45 bottle, but hey, it's something. It's like an
prices,
Eagle
yeah.
Rare equivalent for price point.
There you go.
I'd like to enter that, please. I give it away.
You don't get to play.
I'm playing.
I'll never be on the show again.
Jeff, you're not here. You're
I'm off tonight. I'm off tonight.
Jeff gets to play, but
Jeff
I'm a
gets
guest.
to play. Jeff gets to play because
This is his show.
but
I'm a nobody.
He's not on. You are a nobody, but that doesn't say away the fact that you're not on. That you're not going to.
all right. You know,
I'm back to going extra polite.
yeah. No,
Yep.
don't. Now you need to go being an asshole.
Get drunk?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
All right, the last person.
Zach.
Hold on. The last person I got in. Can we please just concentrate on this?
We are.
The last person I got in on the drawing was Emrod, and that was a while ago. So
Let's get some more people to join because I know we got quite a few more people that popped in.
Yeah, let's
um,
figure this out.
Do we just want to start adding people to it, or do we want them to type a word? Because I know we got Jen Clifton that joined the chat.
Yeah, if you haven't joined in a while, please.
Or if you joined recently.
Yeah, because that's what I meant. Shut up.
Don't be mean.
To be entered in to win, guys, just type in the word in. You don't have to put it in little quotes like that. I'm just typing it so you guys can see it. Jen, I know you just joined, so if you want to type in
CI03.
Megan, make sure you type it as well so you can get entered in.
Megan.
A little old fashioned, make sure that you also type that. Nash Brown, make sure you type that. Mr. Great Shot, I don't think you're entered in, so make sure you type that too.
Nice.
Try
Guys,
to get
if
as
you're
many
all-
people.
It's my
If
day.
you're already in, don't say in again. We've already got the original list.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
not trying to get this all clogged up.
TJ, if we can get you to type that too, get you in there too. Try to make sure we don't have anyone else that we're missing.
Michael, Imran, we got you, Michael.
Yeah, you're the last one, Mr. Great Shot. We don't have that one.
No. Can you go back up a minute?
Yeah.
I think we missed. No, don't go too far. A little old fashioned. Did you get him?
Yep.
What's
Night
the
Method.
corner?
I don't have that one.
Night Method. Mike Brock. Do we have Mike Brock?
I'm pretty sure. Nope.
Nope.
Hey, Jeff's about to start laughing. If he sees my text. Jeff, check your text.
Is Zach seriously here?
No, he's just yelling.
Watch
Oh.
No, it's okay, Whiskey. Whiskey Corner.
Watch Jeff. Watch Jeff.
All right, what am I watching?
It's all right, guys. If you type it a second time, we're just trying to make sure that we get
Yeah,
everybody
we'll
entered
make
in once. We're not going to kick you out just because you try to get in twice.
No.
We're just trying to make sure we didn't miss anybody. So anybody that hasn't typed in, make sure you type in. Gandy, that doesn't mean you can start trying to troll.
I don't have Trinity.
Trinity B. Michael, you're in.
I think. Wait, didn't I just see Off Track Syndicate? I think they won in.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That is other-
Did we get Charles Davis as well?
Yeah, he's been in.
Perfect.
I do.
We got a little old fashioned in there as well. Megan's in there now. Mr. Great Shot's in there.
You can ask her.
Yeah, that would be incredible.
Brandon Zimmerman just typed in, so we got Brandon Zimmerman. That's a new one too to put in. That Muffin Man also is another one to enter in.
Muffin Man.
How's
I
that?
love
Muffin Man's in.
I have a
Muffin Man.
I have,
My Asian friend from the Discord. Good to see you, Muffin.
posted that.
I am
Like that?
definitely a muffin man.
So I have a. at
You
my
didn't
house,
get copyright on that, did you, Charlie?
I did not.
Before
I think I didn't get copyrighted because I
have a
just got
big
it off of
smoker, and I'm
YouTube.
about to smoke a whole bunch
Oh,
of people's
yeah,
smoke
yeah,
here.
okay.
So I'll pull
Yeah.
a couple.
I get flagged for copyright too, at least 1 to 4 times per live stream when I do live bourbon hunts, just so you guys know. So if you ever do decide to do one live, it'll give you the option and you can like mute song or like that song only, or it'll make you mute the entire audio of that section. But it's pretty common if you walk into these stores and they got music playing for you to get flagged.
Legos.
Dude,
Legos.
or Alien Race.
Hey Charlie, how am I doing on behaving?
Once again, guys, this is not for samples. This is for a bottle. We got a Widow Jane Applewood that we're going to give away. The reason why we're giving away this bottle is because you guys were able to find Bourbon and Balls' channel and give them 50 likes for this live stream. We're trying to set new records for everybody's channel. They need watch time. Clearly, they have the subs. They don't have the watch time. So we're trying to help them get watch time. So the interaction, the entering into these giveaways, the likes, they all boost the algorithm and will help get more people to see their channel and help boost their watch time. They will be monetized more than likely before I am. I'm still pushing towards 1,000 subscribers. At 1,000 subscribers, we'll be doing a crazy giveaway. I'm actually going to give away 10 Weller Antique 107s for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway.
Oh yes, TJ's in.
TJ just entered in. There we go.
What do you guys think of Found North?
Son?
Freaking awesome, especially if you can get that new bottle release that they just dropped, that Helldiver.
No, yeah. I got buddies at work. I've got they gave me samples of 6, 7, 8, and 9, and then they got 2 barrel picks that they given me. So we'll have them on the show one night.
Or Rusty. So
I don't get them distributed down here in Texas, so I have to use my resources to get my Found North.
all right.
Do you buy them on Seal Box? You get delivered there?
I did see that they had a seal block pick. I think it was a 9-year cash strength that they had, but I'm not a huge fan of seal block because not all their picks are good, but it is a way for me to at least get their offerings.
Well, they actually sell the bottles. They're Found North bottles too. They don't have just the Seal Box version. They sell they sell them right from the distillery, I guess,
What do you mean?
gives them a
Fort
limited
West?
number.
And Cat 529, which by the way, not just we need to all subscribe. I appreciate the likes, but that's important. We need RJ subs up, and then Cat 529, and they need to hit 1,000 subs when they they'll give away Ohio distillery bottles, which I have to hand it to Ohio. They got some.
Might as well be Weller Antique 107 at this point because it gets distributed there. That's the land of Weller in Ohio.
It is. I don't know why.
Well, Green Weller. Yeah, the Green Weller. The Red Weller is still kind of.
I mean, you still have to go to the drops in Ohio, but the 107 up there is way more plentiful than it is in Texas.
Yeah.
You still got to wait in line for it, though. It's not just sitting on the shelf.
Well, and the green bottle is like a shelfer. It's like
the green
$35.
one's a shelfer here. I can get the 1.75 liters for like 55, 60 bucks out the door all day, every day, no matter where I go.
Wow.
There it is.
I'm only 22 away from 300.
Oh boy! Everybody subscribe to him, especially that last video. Man, I can't wait to get off this air. That's the first thing I want to do. I'm gonna watch that video. It's like the sequel to his.
Jazz 529 said they gave away a 107 at 100 subs and a stag at 500.
Damn! What's gonna be at 1,000?
Cash 529. I just gave you a sub.
I think we gave away like 9 Eagle Rares when I hit 500.
If we hit
So
10,
I apologize. Anybody goes watch. I had a lot of trouble with the audio. I did my best to not. It's not the greatest, but you can still hear me. The traffic and my microphone were screwed up for whatever reason.
Hey, how many drinks?
It's the traffic.
Hey, RJ, do you know Balcones?
Yes, I have a Glencairn from them as well.
I have I don't know if you know, I own a brewery here, and one of my regulars is a huge Balcones fan. And I've had a couple of.
Do you need a glass? Jesus Christ!
Sorry.
And I've only
Like
had.
a fucking child.
Excuse me, I've only had one of theirs, and I enjoyed it. What are your thoughts on them?
Well, they're out of Waco, so they're about an hour and a half, 2 hours south of me, and they're pretty readily available in my area. and they actually have a pretty nice little gift set. So maybe I can get that gift set and send that your way. It comes with a 750 of their Lineage, which is the 3-year age dated one, and then 2 little 50 milliliter bottles of their pot still, and then they have one other offering plus the Glencairn. Can't remember the other offering is. It's essentially the Lineage, but it's like 1 year less in age statement. And I think it's pretty solid stuff, especially for their shelfers. It's very cheap too. It's like around $30 a bottle for a 750. The gift set is $30, so you're getting a free Glen and 2 free minis. They do have some premium editions too, and a little bit of a taller bottle. And those taller bottles, some of those can be pretty pricey, like 130. So I mean, they do have some stuff that I think they're proud of, but they're very reasonably priced and very readily available in my area. So I actually do like Balcones.
Okay, Balcones. Okay.
Well, some people call it Balcones. I call it Balcones. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. I don't really know. I've never actually been to the distillery to know better.
Charlie.
I'm an Ohio kid, so we'll say it's however you say it because you live in Texas.
I might be saying it wrong too, though. So I don't take credit.
How you say?
How you say?
All right. So what is this for? I forget now. We've been doing this for so long.
I'm giving away a bottle.
The Widow Jane.
And you know what?
Applewood.
Yes.
It's an Applewood rye.
Fucker over here.
Okay.
No.
So
you better put that in
RJ,
my
since you're
face.
doing this, I will conversely do a shit pour.
A what?
Shit for.
You know what? I have worse than this shit. Field of Dreams.
Instead of you doing like a crap pour, just do your bottom shelf pours, whatever bottom shelf liquors you got. I mean, you got 2 of them on your table right there.
Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams is worse than
No, I want to do Field of Dreams. So
Okay.
bad.
RJ.
All right. So what's worse, Field of Dreams or Rich and Rare Reserve?
Field of Dreams.
Field Dreams.
Field of Dreams.
I haven't even had
RJ,
Rich and Rare.
You got room to add one more in. Tupelo just typed it in.
Okay, yeah. I'll add. Hold on, let me go back.
Hey,
Yeah, Field of
RJ,
Dreams. I
you
haven't even had. I haven't even
You're
had Rich
skating
and
by.
Rare.
You almost missed it. Tupelo runner. Matt from Whiskey Wisdom just typed in, so now you got another one to add to.
All right, hold on a second.
oh fuck it. No.
I haven't even had that Rich and Rare, and that Field of Dreams is worse.
The Rich and Rare Reserve is just kind of a little like bitter. It's got like a green tea note to it. It's not the most horrendous thing that I've tried, but it's definitely not something I'm going back to. I left that bottle at my parents' house and said when people come over, they can mix with it. They can kill that bottle. I don't ever want to see it again, though.
Jeff, is that your dog?
Mm-mm. Not mine.
So RJ, the first night that I came into this a few weeks ago, I'm sitting at my dining room table. They asked me to come and do the show about 30 minutes before it starts. And before the show starts, he said, hey, loosen up, have a few drinks. That'll get you into the things. I said, okay. He goes, but whatever you do, you got to try this Field of Dreams. And Jeff even gave me a warning that it was just the absolute shit bourbon of the year. And so I tried it. And I'm proud to say I've tried a lot of different bourbons over the years. This was top 3 shittiest bourbons I've ever had in my entire life. The only 2 bourbons that might beat it is that Derringer gift set they give you where they give you
want to see that one? I have that bottle if you want to see that one.
Dude, I've bought one too. And you tell me, what does it taste like?
So it's supposed to be a bourbon.
I know what it's supposed to be.
But it has the nose of a gin. And I drink a lot of gin too. It smells like gin. And it's supposed to be bourbon. It's so light in color. If I had to guess, it was probably only aged 90 days, even though they looked it as a bourbon. And I'm just like, this is not it. I bought it because it was a cool bottle, like maybe just make a nice decanter. Cool, and now I'm thinking I don't even want it as a decanter. Matter of fact, I'm actually trading my open bottle away to someone for a sealed bottle of Eagle Rare just to get rid of it because it takes up so much space and I don't want anything to do with it.
Winning that deal in a heartbeat. I mean, the big box, the pistol cork.
It's cool. It's marketing, it's presentation, but man, does it suck.
All right. So I haven't met a lot of people that have tried it. Let me ask you this. I'm going to tell you what taste I get out of it. And you tell me how right or wrong I am. And maybe you'll have to try it on here to tell me. Whenever I drink it, all I can taste is freaking pine needles. It tastes like a freaking Christmas tree.
I'm telling you, it tastes like gin to me. It really gives me gin vibe. I don't know if you guys have had any gin, London dry gins to be more specific.
Is that
big
what you get?
plastic bottle like Gordon's London Dry Gin, like $13 plastic bottle. That's the flavor I get out of this,
I get-
$120 bottle.
I get pine needles out of that. And then for anybody watching, go ahead and Google this
There
bottle
we go.
because the whole reason I bought it was because the bottle was cool.
I'll show it. I'll go grab it so you guys can see it.
So that's very go ahead because it's very cool. It is. I was stupid and bought it because of how neat it looked. The other cool bottle that I bought because of how it looked, and it's absolutely terrible, is the Lusty Claw.
It's amazing.
It's got an eagle head on the top of it. It's got a little rope around the neck of the bottle.
I gotta be done.
It looks cool. It looks patriotic, and then you try it, and you just have to admit it's the worst bottle you've ever had.
After the race, and you get the last place as well for your guys' punishment pour, since we're swapping roles. Solo me, and I'll show off the H. Derringer, and then I'll show another bottle I bought because of the bottle and not because of the juice.
I'm telling you,
Did you buy the Elvis Presley?
I wish I could do a side by side
Oh,
with the Derringer bottle and the Lusty Claw.
Show me the proof.
Show me the proof.
The
Yeah,
best name
All
in
right, hold up,
YouTube.
before you do it.
Show me the proof. I do not have your information, so I'll post my email again in chat so you can hit me up.
Michael.
Let's go.
You get filled with dreams, my friend. I'm sorry, but you do. You're getting it.
You are gonna hate it.
And I have your address already, so you have no choice.
So that was for the Field of Dreams.
Yeah, the loser.
I wish I'd not given you my address.
All right.
So
Show me the proof. Send me an email. I've got you saved on my list for giveaway winners, so I'll be looking for it.
Jesus Christ, for you.
We've got the giant freaking hunk of junk box.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
I don't want that. Oh yeah, no. I had one of those. They're fucking terrible.
So,
Worst. And you know what the worst part is? RJ, what'd you pay for it? Be honest.
How do I make them?
I want to say it was like 125, 130 out the door.
It's about 100 to 100, 120 to 130 out the door.
Yeah.
And it is fucking terrible.
So that bottle was like one of mine where I was like, damn. Now, one that I didn't pay as much, but I bought because of the bottle as well.
Spank me.
Oh, I got that. Yeah, I got
Look at
that.
Dude, I've seen that on shelves. Is that no good?
This is a pour spout too, so it comes out the mouth of the gargoyles, which is
Like
why
the
we
old-
bought this, because it's like
Yeah.
a bar pour spout.
That's exactly why I bought it for that.
There's-
full spout.
There's
You know who
nothing wrong with this if you wanted like a liqueur. Like it is so syrupy and so sweet. And I'm talking like heavy syrup, like the mouthfeel. It's like drinking corn syrup. That's what I get out of this, and it has some of that dark cherry notes. So
Cran-
the flavor's not terrible if you're gonna mix with this, but it's not good to drink neat. But the gargoyle topper, it's got like a little plastic cover, and it's open right now. So I'll show you guys. We get a
You know-
Glencairn, and we'll pour it up. Let me make sure I hold this so I don't drop this.
You know what that reminds me of?
That's awesome.
That is badass.
It
That's
rem-
pretty cool.
It reminds me when Old Elk came out with that bottle where they had the elk head on there and you could pour out of that.
Well, I got a bottle of that, guys. I'll bring it in. Let you try it.
The Old
The only
Elk
reason why we
or-
bought this too is it was on sale. The
bomb.
cheapest one in the entire DFW Metroplex. We got it for $50.
Watch this.
They're normally like $65 to $75, so they're way overpriced as well.
Oh, that's so good.
We essentially paid $50 for a pour spout.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
What about my car? I had to work at 5 in the morning.
Fuck that. No.
Look how much space this shit takes up, though.
Oh, dude,
Torb says it's so
so
good that,
that,
you want to.
that box is enormous.
Show that box, everybody.
That box is enormous. It's heavy duty. Okay, so here was my issue. Well, one of my many issues. I
Have it
I took,
backwards.
I took out the nice fake crystal topper, right? I put the pistol top in there, and as soon as I took it out, the freaking it's not a real cork, it's a plastic cork. That
So
plastic
the cork is sitting like this when it comes like this. This is how it comes, guys. So
Yeah.
the cork's already dry. The cork's not moist.
well,
If you guys
and-
watch Bruzel at all, I know a lot of people aren't Bruzel fans here, but Bruzel, he put this cork in here too and tried to pull it out, and the cork broke off in the bottle.
dude, that's the same thing that happened with
The
mine. because
cork is so freaking dry because
got
they're
some-
storing the crystal on here, which has a synthetic cork. This
Yeah.
is an actual wooden cork, and the actual wooden cork has been sitting like this dry for however long it's been on the shelf.
So hey, RJ, you want to know what I did with mine? One, I dumped that bourbon, which I don't do a lot of times because I'm always like, nah, it's never worth dumping. That bourbon is worth dumping. But what I did is I did that, and then I used a hair dryer to get that. You know that side of that bottle? It's like a weird half plastic, half metal siding that's on the side of that bottle.
It's like a sticker, yeah.
Yeah. So I hair dried it to use that to tear off, and I turned that into an infinity bottle, and I used the actual crystal topper to put in, or not crystal, but the
It's glass, but it looks nice.
Yeah.
It's
It
better.
does look nice. It looks great for an infinity bottle because my pistol top, as soon as I did that, of course, it cracked off as well.
Yeah. The cork's dry. The way
yeah,
they packaged
cork
it, they should have put the cork topper, the actual cork, in
They
the
should put
bottle,
that
and the
on
synthetic
there.
one is the one outside of it.
But the problem is it's that synthetic plastic and it's just garbage. But I've now turned my old Derringer bottle. I took off that plastic and I've gotten it pretty clear. But I've turned that into an infinity bottle where when I get
$130.
yeah, it's horrendously expensive.
Holy
I pour
shit.
about an ounce, and I think maybe Torup or somebody put earlier. I do infinity bottles a little bit differently. I put about an ounce of any bottle of bourbon that I like. I take an ounce and I pour that into my infinity bottle. So it's mine probably has currently this bottle I have has close to 15 or 16 different bourbons in my infinity bottle, and it's a unique taste, unlike anything you would ever have. But I try and keep like either a note in my phone or a piece of paper on my bar of what I've poured into it. But it's just cool, and it's a total gimmick bottle in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely.
It's hey,
I was new to whiskey. I mean, I bought it literally just because it was on the shelf. It was limited one per customer, and it looked cool.
It's cool. It comes in a big box. The glass is beautifully blown, that it's twisted, and it has a pistol on top, and it's a total gimmick bottle. It's very cool, but it is this either one or two worst bourbons I've ever had.
Yeah, never buying it again. Never buying it again.
And you know what? If it was $40 or $50, I'd buy them as gift bourbons or joke bourbons, as somebody to send here. Try this.
I would only buy that for somebody if I hated them. It was that bad.
Exactly. But at $130, I've walked into a liquor store and seen it, and I'm like, at $130, I don't fucking hate anybody that much.
I don't pour any whiskey down the drain anymore. I do like what we did tonight, punishment pours. I'll send out some really crappy stuff as some pours, but I also send nice stuff with it. So
yeah,
if you guys got last place, you're not getting just a punishment pour. You're getting something nice too. We're just announcing the punishment pour for the last place, but I've given bottles away that were awful to somebody because they do game nights at their house, and I said, hey, when someone loses, make them take a shot of this.
You can take a shot of this. Enjoy.
Make them take a shot of this.
Absolutely.
So real quick, I know we got like 56 likes now, and I appreciate everybody for doing that. If we can kind of do the same to Rusty, he is at 281 subscribers. Let's see if we can get him at the 300 by the end of the night.
Yes.
We need 19 more.
Dave, you shut. We're not drain pouring Boondocks 18. Matter of fact, I'm getting another bottle of Boondocks 18 at the end of this month.
Well, okay, what is Boondock?
Awesome.
Oh, I'll show you. I'll let you know what it is.
Okay, I don't know this one.
Hey guys, I'm gonna head off in there and
Take care of your wife.
see if my wife is yeah, see if she's all right.
She still loves you. Tell that wife of yours happy birthday from all of us.
Happy birthday.
I will.
Hey, Lisa.
Yes.
Jeff, I will see you next Monday. No,
Yes.
I won't. I'll see you Friday.
Yeah, that's right. AM
All
Scott.
right, AM Scott.
Hey,
I'll see you Friday.
Jeff, don't tell
Yes.
Charlie, but I'll see you on Monday. I'm going to show up.
Have a good night, Jeff.
All right, we'll see you
Good night,
guys.
Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Night, Jeff.
So this is the Boondocks 18. This is the most expensive bottle in my collection as far as the amount of money I paid.
That's
Rip.
fucking cool.
This was a $292 bottle.
Holy.
Whoa.
So
Is-
what's
is
wrong with that?
Is it good? Well, it's got to be good. Look how empty it is.
I think so. It's 18-year-old whiskey. They're like for like these like abandoned barrels, abandoned bottles. This is bottle number 75. This is also batch number 1. There's about 1,575 bottles that were made. And the bottle I'm going to be getting at the end of the month is going to be closer to the 1,500s for the number. The one sample I had of this was from Matt from Whiskey Wisdom. So I'm going to pour up some of this and just talk about what it is. It has some very interesting notes. The bottle that was number 1,500, this is 75 though. The one that Matt gave me was like a straight up dessert pour. This didn't quite hit that flavor profile that I was desiring, but I was still happy that I picked it up because it's pretty hard to find.
I want to say while he's doing that, y'all, I don't talk a lot about my likes on bourbon because I'm still kind of new to all this. This RD1 mix,
She's been. That's her.
I want to take a bath.
RJ, that's
it's-
her third pour tonight on
it's
the.
Oh
amazing.
yeah, no, it's a fantastic pour, and that's why
Oh.
like I was talking about this Boondocks 18 since Dave was hating on it. The reason why I bought it is because the first time I tried this, it was a sample from Matt from Whiskey Wisdom, and it really reminded me of like Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Applejack cereal. Like it was just very sweet and very dessert pour like.
I
So-
want to pour
and
this over my waffle.
This didn't quite hit that. So,
So-
I'm still happy that I got it, but it's not the same flavor profile.
Is
so
that,
it's been nice.
is that the highest priced bourbon you at?
That's the highest price that I've spent. Obviously, I have some bottles that go for a lot more than that on like secondary. Like I had a Thomas H. Handy 2023 and that 13 Colony 15th anniversary behind me. And even that Old Fitz decanter secondary value obviously is higher than the Boondocks 18. But
So
yeah,
value
this is
wise, what's your
this is the
highest
most I paid.
What's your highest valued bourbon you got? Not the whatever, but I'm just curious.
Right now, it's probably a tie between the 13 Colony 15th anniversary, which goes for about $450 on secondary, and Thomas H. Handy, which goes for about $450 on secondary.
You know what?
Um,
Thomas H. Handy. It's
dude,
sometimes
I freaking love
I don't
Thomas
know why.
Handy.
That's a good ride.
A lot of people like will joke because it is the most affordable of the BTAC line.
It
That
is.
Say, that
And
people
the fact that I got it at close to MSRP last year, I got it on December 23rd for $189.99. I had the receipt and everything.
I would do that in a heartbeat. People joke
$189.99. I picked it up on the way into work. I mean, I went to work and I was like, "There's no way I can have a bad day." I literally have a BTAC bottle sitting in my truck.
I would rather take, and it's funny because of the price difference. I would rather take a Thomas Handy over a SAS 18 any day of the week.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
SAS
You don't have to
18
solo me anymore, guys.
SAS 18 is shit.
Sorry.
I mean, I got to admit, I'd take a Handy pretty much any day of the week as well.
Who wouldn't?
Charlie's got your back.
I don't have a Handy. Will you quit, you fucker?
Well, TJ bought
I swear to
I
God.
want to talk to
No,
TJ.
but this is a very awesome pour, and like I said, the one that I had from Matt from Whiskey Wisdom was closer to a dessert, like a cereal pour. This isn't quite there. It's got a little bit more heat. It's only 105 proof, but it's very good. Rumor has it that some of these abandoned barrels might have been, and I say might have been, they can't confirm it, George Dickel. I don't think it quite hits the George Dickel flavor profile, which is very off-putting for a lot of people. A lot of people really hate on George Dickel, and I can understand the flavor profile is definitely not for everyone, just like Jim Beam profile is not for everyone too, because a lot of those have that nuttiness. But I think this is definitely different. The only person that I've heard that's really hated this pour, this Boondocks 18, was Dave Vogelsang, which I'm convinced I might need to send him, a sample from this bottle and a sample from the one I'm picking up at the end of the month, so he can have 2 more bottles to try to really make his judgment. Because if he doesn't like it, he doesn't like it. But everyone else seems to be okay with it. A couple other people are like, they said that it had a meaty profile, like it tasted meaty, and I'm like, I've never heard meat as a tasting note for whiskey, so I thought that was really weird because
Never in my life.
the sample I had was very dessert like, and this is not. It doesn't taste like meat to me at all. So I don't know where they got meat from, but
All right, so you said you like the Colony 15 year, right?
oh, absolutely, it's fantastic. I got a buddy that's got 7 bottles of it, and I'm happy to have one. I paid $200 for my bottle.
So Charlie might not know this, but I'm getting ready to try it for the first time. He's now finding out that it's a little emptier than it was a minute ago.
It's a damn good bottle. I kept the receipt and everything so I could show off the receipt.
He's over here telling me, go ahead. It's already in
it.
my glass. What am I going to do? Pour it back?
I liked it better than the double oak.
I want to know what do you like about it before I try it? What should I be looking for?
Have you had the double oak batch too?
Have you had it? I have it. I don't have much of it.
What did we try when I was here last time? Was that the
double oak?
I have not. The only one I had was.
Can you favor him a pour of that double oak batch too? Because I really want him to try those side by side. The double oak batch 2, I got one for $225 to my doorstep, which was an exceptional price. I did not keep the bottle, but I had a promissory where I was able to get a sample of that bottle, and I tried that and then compared that to the 15th anniversary. And me personally, I like the 15th anniversary better, even though that double oak batch 2 goes for about $750 on secondary. And this 13 Colony 15th anniversary goes for about $450. So you're talking about $300 difference in secondary pricing. But I really do believe that 15th anniversary, which is about 9-year-old whiskey, is way better than that batch 2.
Yeah,
And
all right.
batch 2, not the same proof.
I would agree.
All right,
I would agree with that.
Okay, so hold on here. So I've got the 15 year or the 15 anniversary, and I've got the double oak. What should I Is there a preference
Do
in
the
what?
double oak first.
Do the double oak first? Okay.
Well, so there's really no preference on what you start with. I personally favor the 15th anniversary. They're both exceptional pours. The thing that the double oak batch 2 that you're drinking on right now does better than the 15th anniversary is mouthfeel.
Yeah,
The
100%.
viscosity is so freaking crazy. There's a lot of heat and a lot of tingling on the tongue, but as soon as you go to swallow it, it quickly dissipates into an explosion of flavors.
It's like a
See?
stag profile, not a profile, but stag experience on the back end of it as far as explosion.
So in my opinion, the finish lasts pretty long, but it does go down. It's not like it's a heavy finish right away and goes for a long time.
There's a lot of oak
But I
in there,
will
so-
say, yeah,
The heat's all at the front of the tongue too, because
Oh,
when it hits the back of the
absolutely.
throat, it dissipates and the flavor just slowly develops as it finishes.
100%. I couldn't agree more. Okay, so then the 15-year.
A little bit less on the viscosity, so not as great of a mouthfeel. But as far as actual flavor, I think the flavor is a lot better. I think the finish is very similar too, as far as how long it goes. But I think the finish stays at a certain point, continues, and then goes up instead of dropping.
That 15 is incredible.
I think RJ lives in my head.
They are both-
Description
They're
of
both
bourbon.
incredible. The fifth,
On point.
they're both absolutely incredible bourbons. I will agree. I like the 15 more.
At MSRP, putting them head to head, I think there's definitely like some decisions to be made. But I
Yeah.
think when you factor in secondary and you think about the actual price,
Remind
you're
me,
talking
what-
450 versus 750. I can't justify 750 for the batch 2 double oaked compared to the 15th anniversary.
Charlie's
just
over
can't.
here. Charlie's over here laughing his ass off. I couldn't hear you.
Well, I'm
What
sorry,
hold on.
Matt. I'm sorry, Matt.
what are the secondaries on the 2 again?
Matt got me in trouble.
450 for the 15th anniversary and 750 for the batch 2.
Good God.
For the double oak is more?
Yeah. Double oak
No,
batch 2
I
is
think the-
750.
I think the
Ah.
15 is better than the double oak.
So when you factor in costs,
Oh,
15th
God.
anniversary, who was already ahead, just sailed away because the price.
Absolutely.
Would you shut the fuck up?
RJ, I
I'm
apologize
sorry,
because
Matt-
No,
Sorry,
you're good.
Matt.
Have a good time. Enjoy those pours. You
Man,
know,
pretty
you were trying to convince him to let you have that 15th anniversary. I convinced him to give you that double oak batch 2 so you could compare them, so
Yeah.
you can get the same feel that I got. So you actually got 2 sneaky pours out of that.
Tell me.
And I realized something.
Go ahead.
RJ is an instigator.
No,
You got
RJ
2
is a
sneaky
great guy.
pours out of that.
I
First, he
already
gives
like-
away almost all of his King of Kentucky. Now he's giving away 13th Colony.
Hey, now,
Yeah, no
hey,
shit.
RJ, I will say when I came here 2 weeks ago, he did let me drink a lot of King of Kentucky too. So
Which is why there's nothing left.
Yeah, pre RJ,
That's
I had a lot
good
more
for you.
bourbon. I'm just saying.
Imrod,
Hey.
I do not know if they're doing the double oaked release this year. I heard that the rumor is that they will do the double oaked batch 3 release this year. I don't know when and how fast that will sell out, or if they'll even have any more bottlings than last year.
hey, RJ, you want to see Charlie get really mad?
What?
It's super easy.
Are you going to do a bottle chug from his King of Kentucky?
No. But I am going to do a bottle chug of his Parker Heritage Double
No,
Barrel.
you're not. Fucker. No, you're not.
See,
Drink
that's
way
all,
too much
that's
of that.
all I knew. I knew that's all it's going to take is he can have the most expensive bottle in the world, but I even say Parker Heritage,
No,
and that's
dude,
enough to send him off on the
I'm only got
fucking
a
team.
quarter. I only got a quarter left. of that
Do you
shit.
see it? Look,
All right. Hey,
nothing.
So
All right, Beth has a question.
So I have a question. Somebody texted me and said,
No.
where do you find the bourbons like the aged for 15 years and limited edition found on the bottom of the Titanic? LOL. Like, are these bottles you can just find at stores, or do you have to know people? So they're looking at wanting to try. They're new to bourbon, but they have a really good bourbon palate, and they want to try. They live in Florida.
Ooh, good luck in Florida.
Yeah, well.
Florida's rough. A lot of
It'd be
overpriced.
super hard. Yeah.
So where can they find good bourbons at a decent price? Or
Being in
even-
Florida, you need to spend at least $500 in liquor stores so you can enter into the ABC lottery.
Yeah.
And then the lottery will open up. When it first opens up, it's like a green light. Anybody's going to be buying anything and everything. So you got to try to pick the best bottle. If you don't see the best bottle, don't feel like you have to buy something that's sitting there right then and there. They will go almost instantaneously. But another hour or two that drops, they'll put more bottles out. And that's how you can get some of these crazy bottles like BTAC bottles if you
That's
want
what
to stay in
happened.
Florida and try to shop in Florida. As far as just tasting some of this fancy and crazy stuff, just be a part of some of these communities. I mean, Discord is great. YouTube is also great. I've got people as far as north west as Washington. I've got people as far as Southwest as California. I've got people up in New York and New Jersey, and I got people in Florida as well. So I've kind of got all four corners of the lower 48. I do pretty good at getting samples from people. And as far as bottles, as long as the money's right, people are willing to help you out. A lot of them, they don't really expect anything in return or any favor. Some do, some don't. But if you're looking for anything in particular, you really need to find some of these secondary groups. I can't really talk about them too much just because of the legitimacy of them and the issues that come up with secondary in the first place, and how I don't even think it should really exist. But because distribution isn't as plentiful as we would like, and things aren't at the cost they should be, secondary will and continue to thrive. So if you're looking for something very particular, hit me up and I'll try to get you in touch with the right person. Otherwise, Hazmat Compton just said yes, ABC store, that gold key program. That's very important to get into. It's about $500 you got to spend in liquor stores to get entered into that. You'll sign up with your email, and then you'll get what they call vault access. You'll get an email saying you have access to the vault. That's not guaranteed. And when you get that email, you want to make sure you log on immediately and start looking for stuff, because they're going to sell out within seconds. You got to basically be sitting at the computer refreshing when you're expecting a vault drop.
Here's my opinion on the whole
Thank
secondary, because I know this is a big conversation that people have of, should there be a secondary, should there not? It people can choose their own prices. When it comes to some of these higher end bourbons that are harder to find, I always have the mindset that a bourbon is worth whatever you're willing to pay. If you're willing to pay that extra amount, great, go ahead and get it. There are certain bourbons that, even though we're right in Ohio or right on the border of Kentucky, that there are certain bottles, especially like, for example, OWA. OWA is easier to find here than it is really more than any other state. Yes, you may have to get there a little bit earlier, but it's easier and it's cheaper than anywhere else that you have to get in line for. If you're willing to pay for it, go ahead and get it. There are certain bottles that I will pay extra for, knowing, hey, if I want to get up at 4 or 5 in the morning and go wait in line, I might have a chance. You have to look at, what am I really willing to pay for it? And I've paid those extra dollars to get bourbons that I really want to try, or I've entered duck races or fireballs or whatever across those national sites that you were speaking about. And I've been lucky enough that I've been able to try some really incredible bourbons. And it really, again, it comes down to, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? What are you willing to try? I am very pro and con secondary, which is, obviously contradicting of each other. But
If the supply was right and the distribution was right, the secondary wouldn't even be necessary, but that's just not reality.
Right. And it's not. And unfortunately, there are a lot of people that go out into the secondary market that don't even like bourbon, drink bourbon, or have anything to do with bourbon, but know, hey, I can get these bottles and I can make a ton of money on it.
Make money.
That's why they're into it. Right.
And when money's involved, scams are involved. So that's another thing to be cautious of.
And I can tell you right now, you look at this back wall, right?
I have a
almost
bottle now.
Do you really?
Yeah, it's a Four Roses limited edition.
I
know it's.
We talked about one of the first couple of episodes.
Yeah, it is counterfeit.
And I can tell you guys all this for everybody who's watching. When it comes to Charlie and his wall behind us here, most of these bottles are open. And if they weren't, if I asked Charlie, hey, can I try this? He's a pretty good guy. As much as I like to shit on him, he's going to let me try anything that's on this bar.
As long as it doesn't say Parker Heritage on the bottle, then
I'll open anything on my shelf.
Or King of Kentucky.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's one of those things that these are some pretty incredible bottles, and it's a really great community. If you can get into that right community on these national pages or even these local groups, you can try some really great bottles, and you don't have to wait to see what the state is going to allow you to be able to buy. Reach out, make those relationships, because it's really worth it.
I have, look, guys, of course, before getting into, drinking it right and stuff, and I was just shooting it and drinking R&R every day and Jack Daniels and doing all that shit. And then, I've only been in this since October, I think, of last year. And I have met some really great people just in this bar. I mean, just amazing. I mean, RJ freaking sent me a bottle of stuff. I mean, just,
hey, my dad in the chat. What's going on, Dad?
Andy, it's just amazing. And I don't know. I can't thank these people enough. I've tried stuff that I'll never see. Old Rip 10, You know, I was like, holy cow! I've never even seen that bottle. Probably never will. It just all kinds of shit. It's crazy.
Agreed. But you know, Beach Sand Bourbon, we do have an amazing community, and I'll say, I'm fortunate because I didn't know a whole lot about bourbon. I'm a beer connoisseur. I love beer, and that's where my intelligence lies.
Yeah, sure.
And Charlie and Bob kind of open armed and welcomed me in, and
Well, you kind of pushed your way in here.
I did. I pushed my way.
Man, I wish you lived closer then, because we're going to be trying some more stout beers with my dad, who's in chat now. We do stout beers, do some videos and reviews on them.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I will send you some beers. I'll send you the stouts that we have.
So I got some Bottle Logic, and then I got a lot of those Goose Island limited edition ones. The limited edition ones I've been given, thanks to Mr. Dave Vogelsang.
All right. Yeah, we my brewery does a stout every once in a while. We don't do them often. I know I just got 2 barrels from
Northside.
One was an agave and one was a honey barrel. I believe our honey barrel, we already have a stout in it, and it's gonna.
Shiners and blondes are where my dad excels. The stout's just kind of the bridge between beer and bourbon.
I agree 100%. So
and I think he would agree too after he had that Black Tuesday, 19.5%, and almost drank that entire liter by himself.
Holy crap!
He definitely was able to confirm that it was the bridge.
You might as well just go to the gas pump and open up.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll tell people is whether they're involved in these local groups and national groups. If you see somebody and they are, putting in search of they want to try something or they want to get something, help somebody out, because that's the coolest thing is when somebody can try something that they might not normally get to try.
Yeah, absolutely.
Papa RJ.
Yeah.
I mean,
He was hurting after that.
I tried a couple, maybe two years ago. I had a guy who was local here. He was trying to sell off his collection. They were moving. They were having all these troubles. And I put out this list to a bunch of local friends that I had. And I think when I left, we had about 80 bottles of bourbon. We had roughly $10,000 worth of bourbon that we had got from this guy. And he was over the moon happy that we were able to help him out. Right. When I was getting ready to leave, after loading up my back of the Jeep with all this stuff, he asked me, he goes, "Hey man, let me help you out. Let me do this. Let me do this." I said, "No, I don't really want to." And he goes, "No, I want to." He came out and he goes, "Here, look, I just opened this last year." He handed me, it was about a third of a bottle, and it was a 2020 Pappy Van Winkle 15 year. Something I had never had before, because it's not a cheap bottle. It's hard to find, especially even in Ohio. That's an allocated bottle that you have to win the lottery for. I'm not going to a bar and spending over $100 for an ounce pour of a bourbon, because I have a family. That doesn't make sense to me. But he gave me over.
Very expensive for pours. That's why the community is so awesome, because I mean, you have a wall of bourbon sitting behind you, and I'm not saying that you can just happily hand out all that to everybody, but I'm a huge advocate of trying before you buy.
Give you something, and he gave this to me, and it's funny. I had a third of a bottle, so I had probably 8 ounces of this Pappy Van Winkle 15 year. I had 8 ounces. I probably gave out 5 ounces of the 8 ounces I had, just because somebody had gifted this upon me. And I gave it to other people and tried it. And
I'm glad you said that. I was given 2 ounces of Pappy Van Winkle 15. I had half an ounce, and I gave the 1.5 ounce away to my buddy Albert, who's a local bourbon hunter. And then Emrod, who's in chat right now, Mr. Michael Rodriguez, he came over this morning to pick up his Four Roses bottle, and I handed him a sample. I had a sample of 2023 WLW, I had about half that sample. And that other half, that sample, I handed to Michael. So I don't know if he saw or paid attention to what I handed him, but I told him I was going to give him a sample. I didn't tell him what it was, but he got a 2023 WLW sample, and he got half of what I got. So, I mean, I'm willing to share anything and everything I got, because it's not about enjoying that pour. It's about others enjoying that same pour that I'm able to enjoy.
Absolutely.
And that was
I am so sold on that. I'm so sold on that.
My next door neighbor just became a father about 3 months ago. And he called me that night from the hospital and said, "Hey, we just had our baby girl. Everything's good. Mom's healthy, baby's healthy," and everything like that. 3 days later, they came home from the hospital. And this is one of my closest friends. He's a great guy. And I probably had about 1 ounce left of that Pappy Van Winkle 15 year that somebody had given me. So he came over that night. They brought the baby over. We went out to the garage to where my bar was. And I said, what do you want? He goes, I don't know. Pour me a surprise. And I went over. And that 15-year that somebody had gifted me, I poured that 1 ounce sample that I had left. And I gave it to him. I said, hey, man, I said, you're a father now? Here, try this.
Wow.
And he's like, I've never had this before. I said, well, you've never been a dad before. Here, try this. And that's what it's all about is
It is.
it's being part of that community and helping somebody out and giving somebody that chance to try something that they might not have or they might not have for a very long time. Give them that chance because it's that's what's really cool about
It's
this
about
stuff.
sharing and
It's
introducing
caring
people.
and giving,
Caring.
sharing
Well,
and
and
caring.
I'll say I would have never. I mean, I've said I'm new to bourbon probably since last September, right? So
Sure.
October. Ignore him.
I'm just looking at.
But I have-
He's looking for his King of Kentucky right
I've
now.
had Pappy. I've had cock.
Whoa, easy there, Beth. Calm down.
I've had I've had Weller, the WLW. I've had all these things that a lot of people don't have exposure to because of being part of this community, and I'm thankful for it. And you've got a lot of other people who've been in it forever and have not had the opportunity. And I didn't spend $100 on it, and I wouldn't. I would never.
My dad is like that. It always cracks me up because my dad is very successful and he owns his own
Holy
business.
shit.
But
Rusty just went over 300 subs.
300.
And Dollar Bill Will was reminding me too that I also gave him the rest of my old Rip 10 sample that I also got. So,
but my dad would crack me up. He would come over and we'd pour a bourbon. He goes, "What do you want?" I'd say, "What do you want to try?" He goes, "Oh, just give me something cheap." And that would always crack me up because it's my dad.
I never win.
Give him anything he wants. So,
You just won, Rusty.
I did. I won. I never win. I just won. Thank you guys. Thank you. I'll try to put out a little bit better content.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thanks.
That's absolutely great.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed.
Okay. All right. Well, at least we'll have a good night sleep on this one.
Hey, stay cool tomorrow.
Yeah.
God, yeah.
No.
God, it was terrible. It was like 105 today and felt like 105 or whatever. Good God.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Hey, real quick, Rusty, in honor of your 300 subscription, we're gonna give and
King of Kentucky.
No, we're not, fucker. We are. I'm gonna do
a rich and rare reserve.
I'm gonna do a JD12, which was our bourbon of the year last year, in your honor.
Oh, nice.
If you have not
we're
tried
gonna
this,
we're gonna do a giveaway
incredible.
for you. In
Thanks, guys.
your honor, that's freaking awesome, dude. You are. Yes, this community is just.
It's
They're amazing. They're amazing.
So I tried that the first night I came here. That is
The JD12.
The JD12.
It beat King of Kentucky in the
It-
blind.
I like that more than the King of Kentucky, honestly.
It's
It's-
probably one
Thank
of
you,
my
Beach
favorite
Stand
ones.
and
Oh shit!
JD12 at 107
David
proof is just
Oh,
Nash Brown, Cast 529.
107 proof JD12, man. Something about it. Just it hits that 107 mark.
snacks for us.
So after Tupelo, who else do I need to add? Anybody else?
I don't know.
All the chats.
Hey, you can take me off there so somebody has a chance to win. I got to go.
All right, brother.
Yeah,
Hey,
good night, Rusty. Congratulations on 300 subs, man.
brother.
Thank you, RJ.
Very deserving. Thanks, Erica.
Thanks, Erica.
All right. Anybody else that we need to put in for this JD12?
David Bass.
David, we got you in, brother. I had you in a while ago. Anybody that's new
I love
this chat.
That. She's the best.
Make sure you guys type the word NIN to be entered in. If you haven't already, if you already have, then you're in. If you haven't, I think Thomas Anderson has not. You want to type the magical word. My dad, you haven't either. So, Dad, if you want to type in as well, you're more than welcome to.
I put RJ's dad.
And don't let Charlie lie to you. If you just put the letter N, he will still put you in on this.
Tater Dom, is he in? John Wade.
Is Tater Dom? Tater Dom's got to be in here.
Tater,
No,
Tater Dom joined kind of late, so maybe not. We got Tater Dom, John Wade.
John Wade,
I don't,
dude.
I don't think Tater Dom is in it.
I don't think so.
Life in the Patio. I'm pretty sure you guys have Life in the Patio in there.
Tater Dom's new.
Life.
New.
No, I don't think Life on the Patio is. Put him in there 2 more times just to be sure.
Drew Seth 95. If we got Drew in there.
Drew. Hold on. That's new. That is new.
Is
Hold on.
Darla in there?
Yeah, we got a couple of guys from my Discord that are they're all sitting in chat right now, so we're trying to get some of them in there. We got Gunner as well, who's sitting over my Discord. Gunner's typing it as well. Gunner L. John Wade, Thomas Anderson.
You know John Wayne?
John Wade's already in. Thomas Anderson.
My dad said I will stay out, thanks, because he doesn't drink whiskey.
Are you sure? All right, I'll take you out.
He
I had you
won
down.
some of my giveaways, and I delivered it to him, and I said, you can either take these or you're going to have to re-gift these to somebody else.
All right,
So-
here we go. I think we're good with the.
So
So
RJ.
you have to be present to win.
Did we get Gunner L put in there?
Yeah. Yes, we
Okay,
did.
perfect.
So RJ, I was saying earlier,
Mhm.
my father came over one time, very successful guy, very does very well for himself, and he came over and I asked him what he wanted for a pour, and he goes, "Oh, give me anything." This is my dad, who is somebody I look forward or look up to, and I gave him a pour of a bottle I'd won in a duck race. I won a 2021 WLW. Right,
Nice.
my favorite bourbon. I paid $20 for that whole bottle.
And it goes
And it
for
was-
well over 1,400 in case anyone didn't know.
Right, easily. And this was
Secondary starts at 1,400 for any year at WLW, and it only goes up
Right.
for older versions.
Well, and this was actually, so it's neat. This was still a 750, but it was a UK export bottle, so it had a cute little tater sticker on the back, the whole 9 yards,
I
right?
really hope the Muffin Man wins.
So
I don't even know who that is.
I won this bottle.
Muffin Man.
My
Muffin Man.
my parents came over. My dad says, just pour me anything. So I give him this, right? And he takes a sip of it and he goes, "Man, this is the best bourbon I've ever had in my life." I said, "Yeah, I agree. Me too." He
I would
goes,
hope so.
he goes, "What liquor store can I go to and
Liquor
buy
store.
this?" And I
That's
said,
funny.
"Well, you let me
Can't.
know." I said, "I'll buy every one off the shelf that you see." And he goes, "Well, how much would this cost?" I said, "Honestly," I said, "anywhere between 14 and," I said, "depending on the year, up to $1,800." He
I will
goes,
say 1,750. I
Yeah,
think, or
he-
1,700 for that year.
right. He goes, "Oh, well, at least I know I like good stuff." I said, "You're absolutely right." I said, "You want a little bit more?" And he goes, "Oh God, no, I shouldn't take that from you." I said, I paid $20 for this bottle. You take as much as you want."
I'm just kind of glad that beers don't get that expensive like bourbon does, because
Oh,
if my dad was into bourbon, I mean, that guy makes some crazy money, and
Yeah.
I would feel bad for giving my dad anything that was cheap.
Yeah, well, that's every time my dad's like, he comes over, and like I said, my dad's a financial advisor. He does very well.
My
for
dad is
himself.
too.
There you go. So he owns his
You
own
have the same
firm.
dad?
Are we brothers? RJ, are we brothers?
Maybe.
Man, that'd be
I'm
awesome.
gonna say this.
I don't know if he wants me sharing, but the
We're
man
about-
makes over $500,000 a year. Like, he has done very well for himself, and he is
RJ, I'm-
definitely my mentor. He is
All right,
crazy.
on this,
RJ, we're about to do a DNA test because we might be brothers. My dad's the same
All
way, but
Don't do it.
he comes over and he's that same way. He goes, "Oh, just pour me something cheap." I'm like, "I'm not gonna do that to you. You're my dad. I'll pour you the best damn thing I've got if you want it." You go, "No. I'm not worth it." Yeah, you know what?
I'm holding it up because Torp's in chat, but Torp gave me some of these, and he wants my dad to try these. They're beef liver crisp.
Oh my God.
I can't even finish them. He gave me 2 bags of them too, and I'm like, I couldn't even eat more than 2 bites.
All right. This is for the JD12. We got about 15 seconds left on this.
Troy, I'm not lying. That JD12 is.
It's
Drew
phenomenal.
says those are funny shaped ducks tonight. My dad's saying no to the beef liver crisp. Torp wants you to try them though.
Uh-oh. The Muffin Man.
Muffin Man.
Yeah.
Do you
Do you
guys
know
know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
You're right.
Hold on. The Muffin Man has to be here.
Muffin Man, if you're not here, I will be so upset.
Oh
He's
my
probably here, and if he is here,
Yeah.
yep, there he is. You
Let's
can text
go.
me and I'll get his information. Muffin, just send me your information, man. I know you got me on Discord, and I'll forward your information over to them so you can get your samples.
You're
I
gonna get,
love-
you're gonna
I'm
get a
so
JD12
happy right
up there.
now.
And I'm also going to throw in the RD one,
you know?
the RJ special. We're gonna call it
The
RJ
wheelie celebration is kind of sick though, because it's Muffin just doing the only one doing wheelies.
Oh,
Oh, that was great.
Well-
You even said,
Winner, chicken dinner.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my dog just
Oh.
barked. We just
Weller's
my dog.
pissed off. We're yelling the Muffin
Yeah,
Man.
my
to
dog
them.
Weller's just pissed off now. No, that was you know what? This community is freaking awesome. That was for everybody. We did this only because
We're going to throw in a King of Kentucky.
no we're
Good night, Mr. Dave Vogelsang. Thanks for tuning in, brother.
yes, brother. We did
Everybody.
that because
Not my gumdrop buttons. All right. I'll tell you. She's married to the Muffin Man.
All right, so we did that because
I love you, Nash.
for all you guys doing, subscribe to Rusty's channel at 300. That's freaking awesome.
Nash, fantastic on the not the gumdrop button.
Please do the same to Cast 529. They got some pretty good content too.
Can you tell our kids?
So I appreciate that. But
That's my nephew.
guys,
Nash
we
knows.
had
Fantastic.
a fantastic night.
We did.
RJ, you are welcome all the time.
Absolutely.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Yeah,
RJ, you
welcome
were
all the
awesome,
time.
man.
I
You're
love
an
being part
absolute
of
awesome
this.
Time. Thank you very much. This
maybe
was
We had a
this will
great
become
time.
something like a regular. I'm
Yeah,
okay
no,
with that as well.
Absolutely.
It could be the Bourbon and Balls and RJ show, or RJ and Bourbon and Balls show, whatever.
Anyone that won too that you don't have their information, you can reach out to me. Most of them have my contact information, whether that's email, text message, or Discord. I'll get their information. I can forward that over to you.
All right, brother. Well, hey, everybody, we'll be here again next week at 8:00. RJ, a special thanks to you. You
rocked it.
You starred the
killed it.
show, brother.
And don't forget about the RJ blend. That's what we're calling it. The RD1.
Hey, RJ1 blend is what someone had said in chat earlier.
Yeah.
Instead of RD1 blend, RJ1 blend.
Phenomenal blend.
Drink more of that Derringer too while you're at it. All right.
No, I'm trading that bottle away as is for an Eagle Rare. I would much rather have a bottle of Eagle Rare before having that.
That is the best trade you could ever make in your life at that bottle. Holy crap.
Hey, and don't forget, this Thursday our show is going to be.
Oh, Baker Drinks.
Baker Drinks.
We'll do that at 4:00.
Huge shout out to Baker Drinks.
Yes, Baker Drinks has been a big part of this community. And I'm glad that we were able to do something with them. So until next time, I'm Charlie.
I'm Beth.
I'm Ben.
RJ. All right. Good time, guys.
Love it. See you guys.
Peace,
Cheers.
love, and bourbon.
Good night.